When ladies take over.
38.
I don't blame you. As the new dude dating the girl, you also have to take.
Don't lie. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why they make wheelchairs.
I'm whooping his ass. When I gather myself, I'm whooping his ass. Oh my man. Oh man. Hey, sorry, we were laughing and talking through the video because those were some ones from the Argyle. Is it Argyle or what is it?
Archive.
Archives.
It's a V in there.
So there's a C and an H in there too.
Those old pictures.
I'm gonna change the whole shit. Them old pictures.
Thank you.
Those are classics.
Those are classics. Those are classic pictures. So we were talking about what's up, y'all? I am voice 1. This is voice
2.
I'm voice 3.
Yeah.
We are Our Opinion. We back for another week. As always, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. What's up? Hey, let's dive right into this, man. Short story. Today's episode is sponsored by Autumn Fresh Cleaning, where cleaning has a feel to it.
So speaking of feels, I kind of was like sort of in mine for a little minute.
Uh-oh.
So let me tell y'all. All right, so I'm driving down Gratiot, right? I'm like, all right, cool, bet. I'm making good time. So I'm like, all right, you text me like earlier, like they ain't had no ice cups, right? So I'm like, all right, I still needed some chips. You was already gone. So I was like, all right, let me slide in the gas station. We're going to get some chips. So I'm going to leave my car running because I'm only sliding in and sliding out, right? So I go in. I'm like, dang, y'all ain't got no cups. So I'm like, all right, cool. He was like, no, we actually just cupped some. So here, I got you one. So I got my chips. I got my cup of ice. So I'm leaving out. So some young boys, they out play fighting in front of the door. They almost hit me while I'm coming out or whatever. So they all respectful, like, oh, we sorry. And I'm like, y'all good. So I hear one of them say some, you look good, right? I said, so I'm like, first of all, these like, when I mean like 12, 13-year-old
So
boys,
you auntie.
right? I'm auntie for sure right now. I get in the car and I go to put the car in reverse. I'm like, something is wrong. Car's not on anymore. Now, my doors was already locked, so I know didn't nobody get in my car. So my car cut off. So this is one of those moments where it's like you know your car, but my car said, yeah, I got you today because you don't know me. Yeah, I didn't have no gas.
Oh, this nigga.
But thankfully, see, this is why my daddy taught
you
me.
at the gas station,
I'm
right?
at the gas station, but I'm not at a pump.
Look at God.
I'm at the door.
So you put it at neutral and just roll.
Listen. So I go to start, right? I go to start. So the little boy's still there. They like, so the one boy like, oh no, you don't want to flood it. You might just want to wait a minute. Like your battery might be there. I said, no, I just bought a battery the other day. I know it ain't my battery. So in my head, I'm like, I know what's wrong. I ain't about to tell y'all. So I'm just sitting there, got my door open. He's like, it's hot today. You might want to go wait inside to your car. I said, oh, I'm good. They walked across the street. I put that boy in neutral and scooted my foot and pushed it back. I was already on the right side, so I pushed it straight to the pump. Went back inside, like, give me 12 on 6. He like,
Trying to
12 on
impress them
6.
young niggas.
She's still trying to be auntie.
No, I was trying not to because I didn't want these little boys to be like, oh, damn, she ain't got no
She
gas.
fine.
Help her
Ain't got
out.
no gas.
My type of woman.
The moral of the story is don't think you know your car because your car will play tricks on
No.
you.
More of the
More of
story,
the story is what, B?
Don't try to be cute.
Yeah.
Had them young niggas push that car back to pump 7.
I wasn't trying to be cute. I was sitting in the car like,
Hey, what's
man,
funny
I
is-
am not about that.
What's funny is, so short, quick story. The other day, I knew I needed gas. I just got done door dashing, so I got the money for it.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like going.
See, and my whole thought was, all right, I'm going to make it here on time. We're going to record.
I go
I'm going to
afterward.
go across the street, go to the gas station because I got to go back up Gratiot that way anyway. So once I make the loop around, just hit the gas station, keep it going.
That's
Yeah.
how I'm thinking.
Yep, Oreo said, yeah, nice try.
I'm like, that's
Oh,
not her
Oreo's
car.
the name of my car.
That's retarded. So I
Black
said,
and white,
I
what
said,
do you mean?
I said,
Oreo,
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
cookie, cookies and cream, they're all the same. Oreo, duh. And that's also my favorite cookie.
You know nothing about cookies right now.
I do.
Or
I have one
cream.
of my own.
Or
It ain't
And
dipped
I
in
was
milk,
about
nigga.
to say,
I'm about to say it ain't. It's dry. It's dry and hard.
So I park on the incline. So I go out the next morning to DoorDash 6 in the morning. It won't start. I know I'm on the incline, so I know why it's not starting.
right, because all the gas.
So I had to put it in
all
neutral.
The gas to push back.
I let it slide down. Try to
Till it
start
went
it
forward.
again. It didn't start. So I pushed it back up there. Yeah, let it slide back down. Started right back up.
He had the Flintstone moment. He over here.
I went right
But
to
that's
pump,
what
pump 8.
I'm telling y'all, if we could go pull the footage, if they have footage, y'all gonna be like, this girl really.
Let me see the bottom of your shoe.
Instead of her asking,
Let me see the bottom.
instead of her asking these young boys to help her
I'm a
push her
classy
car,
auntie.
I said, I got this.
I'm not gonna
I left
ask
my
these
door
young
open,
niggas.
and so when I first put it in neutral, I felt it move a little bit. Then I looked. So I got out first and I was like, I'm gonna push it. I said, no, I ain't gonna get out here and do that. So I said, let me slide.
Hey,
once I slid once and it
Moral of
started
the
rolling,
story is,
I said, oh, we in there.
We good.
when you need gas, nigga,
Just please
go
get
get
it.
gas.
Just go get
And
it.
listen, when
Go
my
on and
boyfriend
get
hear
your
this, he
gas.
gonna be like, really? Like, cause he always be so, and usually he'll check to see if my gas tank is low or my light on.
Yeah, because women just get in the car. You
No,
not
and I try not to because I
respectfully.
don't want to have to buy no gas pump and all that. I know all of that. I mean, fuel pump. Yeah, all that will mess up if you. Thanks. I'm aware, but
Yeah, no, I'm about to say,
I had
respectfully,
a whole plan.
you're not the typical woman, but most women just get in the car, start the car up, and just drive. You'd be like, sweetie, you know.
and I had just got an oil change.
You know, you don't
all
got no
in the
oil
same day,
change,
so
no
I
windshield
knew-
wiper, and no plate. But it drives.
But it
But it
drives.
drives.
Get me
Baby, you
from
need to say
A
no
to
plate.
Z
Like,
to Z.
no plate, no windshield wiper. It's raining galore. Like, you just, but it dry. Well, you going to die. And it dry.
Okay, right. Because the boy gonna
Your
cut off
last
on you and
ride.
start
Yeah,
sparking,
yeah.
and then just blow up in flames.
So this leads
Can
me.
bust.
This leads me to my gotta say it, man. Today's gotta say it, right? What's a gotta say it? Well, something need to be said, and I just gotta say it.
Gotta
Damn
say
it.
it.
I got 2 of them. One, shout out to all the studs that's real thick and fine.
Not the thick stud.
Y'all still a lady. And, if homeboy wants some dick,
Oh,
I got something, sweetie.
no! Did y'all see that video?
I've heard about that.
Where the boy he asked, he said, "Where are the studs that want to be with a man?" And the girl responded and said, "Oh, what other girls? What do you mean?
Hey,
Don't nobody want?"
My man's gay.
If homeboy girl
That's what
forget,
she said. She
He
said,
playing it.
"Yo,"
That nigga
but
playing it too
She
safe.
said that. She said, "Well, I'm sorry if the men in your life don't want to be with you, but don't try to come over here."
if homeboy girl just forget one
If
day that she a
homeboy girl-
homeboy.
If brother sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she wanna, what's up, sis?
No, because they're gonna be
Bro,
like, "That's gay."
My man's. She
If
still
you
got a vagina.
If you hit on them, they
that's
gonna be
what-
like, "Nigga, that's ooh, nigga, that's gay.
Nigga, you gay." My second one is taking your shirt off in the heat does not make you cooler. It just means that you are
More direct.
shirtless
And
and it's still hot. So keep your shirt on. Side note, have the body to take your shirt off. You can't be walking around looking like mashed potatoes, taking your shirt off.
Not mashed potatoes.
Yeah, right before you beat the steak. You know what I'm saying? Right before you have South Bay. I'm just saying.
Salisbury steak.
Yeah. If
I ain't heard that in so long.
well, I grew up with a mama that really be like.
we had it, but I ain't had it in years.
Yeah,
My kids love Salisbury. Yeah. Boom.
Okay. All right.
Comedy.
Today your
Friendly
day.
fire.
Comedy
Friendly
heals
fire.
everything. I'm going through a lot right now, so I'm gonna be
Friendly
joking a lot
fire.
today.
Okay.
Hey man, that's it. That's my gotta
That's all
say.
right,
It.
because I got some for
She
you.
gonna call me the B word off.
I'm not.
When the camera off.
She gonna text it.
Look, I'm
Text
going to call you
it to that
Brandon.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
your name.
Yeah, okay. Hey man, so we want to dive into this episode today, man. Today's episode is getting it out the mud.
Yes, sir.
Entrepreneurs blues.
Man.
The blues of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So diving right in, man, to this first segment, getting it out the mud. When you hear getting it out the mud, what do you guys think? What does that mean? What does that represent?
My secret compartment.
Starting from scratch.
This nigga checking how fine he is on camera.
No, I was
He
showing
over
people
here
how I
sliding
got
in his
I got a
pocket
secret.
like-
Got it.
I got a secret
I like
compartment.
that vest, though.
Thank you. I appreciate
I
it.
like that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But,
Chanel? Hey, what that nigga say on that song? I might just wake up and buy Chanel and these bitches can't see me. I'm like, what?
Huh?
That's one of these songs, man. It's either Getting It. What is it? I'll look it up afterwards.
Okay, please.
It's
do,
a real
'cause
song.
I don't
though.
know.
No, it's a real song.
You
though, but he
lost me
said
on that one.
He said, I might wake up one day and just want to wear Chanel and these bitches can't see me. I'm like, nigga, that's a little gay.
Because I didn't. Chanel
know.
make.
Yeah.
Men
I thought you
get.
get dressed for women, but I guess.
But I didn't know
But that don't mean
Chanel
when-
made men stuff.
Yeah,
Besides,
I don't know that they do.
I thought they made cologne for men, but
That's either
not
some
clothes.
type of way or
Don't Chanel
I know
What's the
for
other one?
gym shoes and stuff like that. A lot of men do wear Chanel gym shoes.
they make their
They wear
men's
them.
shoes?
But do they make them for men?
If I'm not mistaken, no, they don't.
Yo, okay, wearing them and making them for
So, question answered. No, they don't have men's
Before y'all
stuff.
answer this question, I'd be remiss if
I don't really get into Chanel either, so I'm not sure.
if I didn't take the time to recognize.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Listen, man, we completed our first season with Nice Media. Now, listen, I've seen this on social media, but I've never had the pleasure of obviously
Holding one in
holding
your
one in
hand.
my hand. They personalize these things, man,
Yes.
and they make it personal for you.
And
Yeah.
this not plastic, y'all. Like
No, this
heavy.
is-
No.
This
yeah.
got some weight on it.
Yes,
so
just
they,
know
they just
that-
spent some money.
Just
on
know
this.
after this, after you receive this, yesterday's price
It's not
won't
today.
be
Yeah.
today's price. Nonetheless, man, we honor y'all. We thank y'all
Yes.
for just honoring it and,
sure.
and appreciating us for being a part of the team.
Definitely.
So yeah, man, we completed one season here. Yeah, shout out to season 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It even
We
says
here.
voice 1.
Well, season 3 is over, but yeah.
Yeah, no, this is what it was for,
Wait.
season 3.
Well, he had said shout out to
He
season
did say
4,
season
First of all, I want to thank God, who is the head of my
but
life.
head of my life.
Second of all, thank my mama for being nasty, and
Whoa.
my daddy for not pulling out.
Oh,
Because without
you
them,
know what?
there's no way I could be here.
So who do we blame for your lisp?
Whew.
Oh.
Genetics.
From whose side?
Oh, so now you questioning God. Oh,
Hey, it is
you
okay.
questioning the
It is,
Lord.
listen, even Jesus had a question
Well, I
for
tell
the
you,
Lord.
All throughout the Bible, he was questioning.
niggas can't never have a
I'm
moment.
sure if Jesus ran into you, he'd be like, "What was we doing up there?
What- I don't think.
We need
yeah,
to slow
we need
down."
To change this
yeah,
formula.
yeah, we got
'Cause-
something going on. We
That
clearly
says
jumped the ball
I
on
died
this
for
one.
y'all sins, not slid for y'all sins. Hush, Lord, I'm trying. I'm trying. Hey, so when y'all hear, man, getting it out the mud, what does that? What registers in your mind? What do you think? What does that mean?
Starting from nothing. No handouts, no charity, no already trust funded. Like, you literally came up with an idea, you put in that work, and birthed something great.
That's dope. I think of germs.
Getting
No,
it
I'm
out
joking.
Getting it out.
You ain't picking sticks
Yeah.
up.
I think
Think
about
of germs.
worms.
Yeah.
COVID.
COVID. That's where it started
name
from. It
of
had
you.
to. Too many people getting it out the mud.
Yeah. And not washing it off.
And not
That's what I'm
washing
thinking about. Nah, I think of hard work, man. That's what I think
Absolutely.
of when you hear the saying "getting out the mud." I think of hard work. I think of sleepless nights. I think of coming up with ideas that sometimes don't work. Things
Trial and
that
error.
you try, trial and error. Basically, that's what I think of. Getting out the mud, trial and error,
Kinda like life,
and
ain't
just
it?
keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
real
is
talk.
funny. So when I hear getting it out the mud, I hear solo. I hear by yourself. I think of back against the wall.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Those things where you're getting it out the mud. Like you're doing the opposite of what everybody else is doing. Because we live in a time now where using someone else's platform, or you know what I'm saying, or it's kind of like our podcast.
You already got a gateway
Yeah.
made.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like you just
It's like
came
inviting
in.
the right guest. If we invited Kevin
Getting
Hart,
cosign.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to interview Kevin Hart, and he came, nigga, you know how, like, we're getting it out the mud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We going from, you know what I'm saying,
We ain't got no
12
cosign.
subscribers
Listen, we
to
literally
34 subscribers to 40 to
Started
we're
in the-
building our
in
resume.
living rooms
To
to now
30,
in
you
the
said
studio.
to 30 what subscribers?
4.
Oh, okay.
What thought I said?
I don't know what number that said. We gonna play it back though. We gonna hear it.
I said 34. You had this kind of moment before, nigga. And you was like,
I was
extremely
still
wrong.
right.
You were wrong. You was like, yeah, I just wasn't gonna say nothing.
I was still right. It was just my interpretation of what you said was off.
That makes you wrong.
Okay.
Nigga. That makes you wrong. If
Shay, can you please chime in on this?
I was gonna say
you even
now,
said I got a message. Nigga. You
No,
said
I said
I was
it.
wrong. I just
no.
wasn't
Now
gonna
my
say
part
nothing.
of
I'm gonna let
just
Shay
interpretation.
please speak for me.
You can't
please.
tell someone that their interpretation is wrong because that's how they interpret.
No, but he said he was
No,
wrong.
I'm not saying that. Not him physically. Yes, he said I was wrong, but what he's saying is his interpretation of what you meant is not wrong because that's just what he interpreted.
No, I respect that, but the nigga said he was wrong.
It was because he added
We'll talk
more.
after the show. No, I ain't talking about today. I'm talking about before.
Right, he added to it what
you
you said because he went deeper to what you said.
Thank
said we gonna talk bad to each other, and he associated that with
Name
using
calling
inappropriate
her name.
names.
Yeah.
Now
Which-
hiring. Voice 2? Voice 3?
We clearly need a voice 1.
Just text.
We need a voice one
Just text.
with no list.
Just text voices to 248 555.
Voices.
You know what I'm saying? If you find you think that you like good in front of the
fit,
camera, you know what I'm saying, and you know you quick on your toes.
Oh, don't die over
This
there.
is the place
Look,
for
you
you.
about to take. Look, he about to take voice 2 out already. We
so
really
what-
gonna need a replacement.
So getting it out the mud, right? What do you guys think is kind of like the in today's world kind of like the hardest part of being an entrepreneur? Why is getting it out the mud so? Why is it so hard? What makes it so hard being an entrepreneur?
So on the surface, us being a black podcast, our skin color, one,
Okay.
plays a major factor
Okay.
because you can be as intelligent as a Caucasian, you can have all of the resources, but because the color of your skin, you can get shot down.
Yep.
So, you know, and it's like even simple things like a guy who's actually, him and his wife were married. They were trying to sell their home.
I heard that
They
story.
listed their home, you know, for what they got appraised. They got an appraiser to figure out how much their house would be worth, right? In their home, they still had all their pictures and everything. Put their house on the market, got lowballed. He removed every picture from their home
Of this black family.
of his black family, removed all the pictures. They appraised his home for almost 5 times what they appraised him when they saw that it was a black family.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you something so simple as you trying to sell your home because of the color of your skin, you will get lowballed.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
trying to be an entrepreneur in a society that doesn't include everybody, although everyone says it's all inclusive, it's not necessarily all inclusive.
Side note, they're white people. What if we just didn't try y'all food because
don't.
y'all white?
Most of the time we don't.
You know,
Because
stop judging. You know what I'm saying? I've never had potato salad with raisins in it, but if that's how
I
you want to
never
make
will either.
it, I'm willing to just. Oh yeah.
Or macaroni and cheese because I've seen it too
Yeah, and ketchup don't go
Macaroni
on
and
macaroni
cheese.
and cheese.
with raisins
Okay.
in it.
I've seen ketchup on macaroni and cheese from white people.
Okay, so
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. Disregard. Just edit. Cut that
all
out.
right, so
cut it
just
out.
Keep
quick,
doing y'all white
so
people.
look, but no, listen.
Apparently that's universal.
So
White power.
growing up in Canada,
Oh shit.
Oh, it's a Canadian thing, of course.
I do have Caucasian aunts, right? So when we used to go
Hey,
to
Auntie
their house,
Jessica.
no Jessicas,
Karen.
no Karens, no
Kimberly's.
no Kimberly's either.
Beverly.
I have Lori's
That's
and
white.
Tammy's
That's white.
and
Oh, you got some
Sybil's
white.
and Tijan. Those are actually Turkish.
Sybil's.
Yep, Sybil is her name, and Tijan. Those are Turkish. Those are my Turkish aunts.
Did they name her Sybil because she didn't have no other siblings? She was the
No,
only kid.
my aunt Tijan
Like the
and
singular
Sybil
for
are sisters.
siblings.
No, they're sisters. So Tijan and Sybil are sisters.
That
They're
sound
Turkish.
That sounds like.
Oh, they just hated their kids then.
No, that sounds like something you
No,
type
they're
in when you're watching
Turkish.
porn,
Do you
looking
not
up.
hear me? They're
No, no.
Turkish.
I heard that. But
So
that still
that's a
doesn't-
part of their culture.
Yeah, I wouldn't
So
know.
then, yeah.
So
but
you approve of ketchup on macaroni and cheese?
now we've only had at one of my aunt's house. We've only had Kraft macaroni and cheese. So to kind of spruce it up a little
So
bit.
ketchup don't go on homemade macaroni
No,
and cheese.
but I will say, if you've ever had Kraft macaroni and cheese, put a little bit of ketchup on the side. I'm telling you, you actually enjoy it. Now,
what, dip the
homemade,
macaroni
I
in
would
it?
never do it. But Kraft macaroni and cheese. Now, back in the day, I don't know what it tastes like now. I haven't had Kraft
So
macaroni
what
and
do you-
cheese.
So do you just like squeeze
We
it?
used to like
Or
put
you
it
dip-
on.
You dip.
Well, no, I was
per
saying for anybody that
noodle.
wants to try it, like, don't put it all the way on. You know,
You're white people. This disregards my point.
Dear Canadians.
If you want to just not, if you want to judge us apparently, because disregard. Just,
no, but yes,
just tap. If you tap
I
on
will.
YouTube
That's the
twice,
only thing.
it'll skip 10 seconds.
No, that's the only thing I will give. That's it. That's the only thing I will. That's the only thing.
No,
everything else, no, I'm good. 'Cause-
I think racism is stupid. It's a lot of energy.
oh, definitely.
Why is it so hard to be an entrepreneur? As a fellow entrepreneur,
True.
I believe it's spelled with the Y.
I
Lifestyle
think-
for anybody that believes anything bigger than themselves.
I think it's because people just want to support who they want to support.
Yeah, that's true.
And
'Cause
it's
you can have the dopest.
you don't really understand it from a consumer's viewpoint.
It's
When you're on the other side of the entrepreneurship, you don't really understand it.
Yeah.
Is sharing your post supporting you?
Oh, most definitely. So
That's a free.
that's a whole nother
given.
thing to where it's like there are different ways to support people.
And it
There's
doesn't
different
always
ways.
have to be monetary.
It don't have to be monetary
or tangible
at all. It don't have to be monetary. If you know I got a pop-up shop going,
Word of mouth gets far.
you can share it. You can also pull up, hey man, you need help passing out t-shirts or whatever. You mean I can talk to people. I got the gift of gab, whatever the case may be. So there's different ways of support.
That's funny you said that because I went to a birthday shopping sipping shop. Was it last week? Week before last, like 2 weeks ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago.
I
So
mean,
this
I
where
talked to you.
I got this, a little get up from.
This auntie outfit that even if
I was supposed to have on some different shoes, but getting out the car it didn't work. But I was like, it's just me. Whenever I go somewhere and somebody's doing something, I just be like, I'm always helping.
That's a fact.
So I was helping some of the customers that came in there or whatever like that. And so my friend, she had texted me like last week or whatever. And she was like, my auntie said like, do you need a job? Because girl, you was working. And I'm like, I'm just going to always like.
You working like
She was like, you working.
like you was in orientation.
Okay. But, and so to me, it's like just simple stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
No, but y'all drove me to one of my points that we live in a time where that kind of help, I call it freelance help. And freelance work is kind of when you just like do work and you just, what I'm saying? It's freelance.
Yeah.
We live in a time where doing stuff without the expectation of receiving something is dead. Like, I just want to help you, bro, slang your shirts because
right.
that's just, nigga, I see it's 14 people online and it's just you.
Right. So let me
I'll
I'll bag while you bringing people
you know what
up.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm gonna walk away and just feel like, and I'm still gonna buy a shirt. I just walk away and feel like you did great today, bro. I don't want nothing from you.
Yeah.
We live in a time where like that is like dead, and I'm not even talking entrepreneurship only. Just period. Like random. I held the door open the other day for a
here
lady
you
that
go
was
with
coming.
these doors.
A lady was coming in, and I seen she was a elderly lady, but there was a nigga coming out.
Oh Lord.
So I held the door open waiting for her.
Hold the door for him.
This nigga walks out first. I said, bro. He looked at me.
Okay.
I said, I wasn't holding the door open for you, nigga.
Right, like you didn't see this lady right here.
Yeah.
You gonna try to run around
And
her?
he had
and
no
get out the
mustache,
door.
no goatee.
he had the-
That nigga
he had the rape
he had
face.
the rape face. All right.
Oh, hold
So
on.
That was a joke from a comedian,
This
so
is
please
coming
don't.
from somebody that don't have a lot of facial hair. I kinda took-
But no, you have
offense to it,
you
ain't
have
walking
facial
around
hair
Look like
you.
LL Cool J, nigga. That nigga is 57, and he just like
I don't understand that. I actually hate it.
nigga just want to
That's
look
why
younger.
he look more like
It
a Ninja
don't.
He
Turtle.
doesn't.
He looks like
It shows the
Donatello.
wrinkle in your face.
Yes. Yeah. Nigga. First of all, it's just we see the shadow. Like, just let it grow,
Of it
fam.
growing in.
Yeah. Like, ladies like
They don't
bald
even do
head
it
niggas with
clean.
beards. And you tall, you got something going. Wish I had the nigga
Like
height. You just don't
that's
know.
like
You
in
know
the
what I'm
movies when
saying?
they try to make them look younger, so they take all their facial hair. Like, don't ever do that.
That
again,
nigga seen
please.
Deep Blue Sea and was like, I just want to be like this the rest of my life.
my life.
You have
But
seen
you know,
Deep
it's.
Blue Sea,
I'm trying to
haven't you?
think. There is an actor who
Came out on
doesn't
DVD.
have facial hair, but it looks so natural.
Arsenio Hall.
Well, no,
his look
even
horrible. Oh, is that natural?
Morris Chestnut. He actually looks like okay without facial hair.
Yeah, but
He do look normal.
No,
yeah,
he
but
looks
all this
normal
money, he
when
never decided to get
doesn't-
his teeth fixed.
They're just really big. They're straight though. His
The
front,
top or the bottom row?
his top front teeth they're just really long. They're like this
So
long.
this the pizza. I'm about the pizza roll.
His teeth is
No, listen, I was doing hair like 2 weeks
He's a
ago, and we were
crocodile.
talking about it because it's like, why he's so sexy, but his teeth so big.
Yeah, it's
like his
just-
teeth are long. But you know, shaving your teeth down will make them sensitive.
But what about getting the bottom row?
What you call it? Don't got facial hair. Rotumi.
Oh, Rotimi, yeah.
Yeah, he not.
Or whatever
Yeah, I
his name
don't.
But he did in Power though.
Yeah, I don't
He
understand.
did have facial hair at one
Because
point.
gangsters
Probably
can't
was
not
like-
have not facial
might
hair.
have been
He was a
fake.
gangster. And nigga he had to have facial hair. I just wanted to say that. Sorry to go left with it, but just side note, facial hair. Just keep something. Just something, nigga. Just you ain't gotta have a beard. Everybody not
Say
that
it
blessed
ain't
to be able to do
it
that.
ain't got to be Rick Ross.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It don't even have to be Alvin and the Chipmunks. It just don't be Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I was gonna say Alvin, Simon, or Theodore.
That's what I'm just saying.
Well,
Just
they
have-
actually all have facial hair.
No, they don't have facial hair. They
Technically-
have back hair and
They're
no, but their face. Think about it. Look
Still
at
don't
their.
got facial hair.
No, they don't.
fur.
Look at their
They were
face.
kids,
No,
though.
they
They
don't.
were kids, though. They were children.
Think about what's his name? What's the nigga?
The white nigga that was
No, the Ninja
Alvin?
Turtle nigga. What's his name?
the rat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Think about it.
Master.
They gave this man this long, skinny.
Master Splinter.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
Master
yeah.
Splinter. Think about it. They
Yeah,
gave
that
him
nigga-
this long,
yeah, that nigga-
skinny,
that nigga
like.
did have-
But he's a rat.
He had more.
He ain't got nothing else. He didn't have. Well, at one point he didn't have nothing else. They gave him this little stubble of.
If I'm not mistaken,
They
even,
gave him a goatee.
That's
too.
like a Chinese.
even the
thing,
nigga off
though, too.
Power Rangers had facial hair. Who's the nigga that was Alfred? What's his
Zordon.
name?
Zordon?
Yeah, that nigga had facial hair.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He
He was
like
a fully
chemo.
bald-headed man. Like
He was
No
at a chemo,
eyebrows,
and they was
no-
like, the Power Rangers was coming to chemo to help
not
Zordon.
chemo. Please,
Hey,
not
That's what it looked
chemo.
like.
This,
I'm not about to play with you.
what it
this is
looked
our
like.
last season.
He looked like he had
Because
chemo.
we about to get canceled. Chemo, of all things that
He
you
didn't
could've
look like he
said.
had. Am I the only one?
Yep.
Okay.
See, but I was gonna say alopecia because you can lose all facial hair, all hair everywhere.
Keep my
But you said chemo. Nobody has ever passed
I ain't
from
trying to get smacked,
alopecia.
so I'm gonna say yeah.
nigga want to get canceled.
But
But no,
nobody-
don't want to get smacked.
But I'm
I'm a
just
man.
saying, alopecia is something different than chemo. Chemotherapy, really,
So why?
it's really the radiation
So
that
why
takes
is
their hair
it-
off.
So why?
No,
So-
I'm dead serious.
I
When
know.
they do
Chemo-
chemo,
actually,
and radiation together,
Chemo
it-
is worse.
When
It
I said
makes
chemo,
it-
you knew
it
exactly
makes
what I was
it
talking
worse.
about, right?
Yeah, but chemo makes it worse though. So
It's the radiation.
all respect. To
I'm
people.
just saying.
Yeah, but that chemo makes it worse. So why is it? We got black. We got so being black makes it hard.
Sometimes it's people just lazy.
But I feel like we live in a world or a time where people like drama and confusion as opposed to because back to like
true.
sharing.
That's
If
true.
I have Autumn Fresh Cleaner, right? If you don't need your kitchen clean, there may be a nigga on your timeline that does.
Yeah, yeah.
Just share the picture. You don't gotta say nothing because it gives you an option to comment or just share. Just share it, bro. Like
I did that Friday. I just randomly, it was just Friday, and I just shouted out a few people on my.
And,
you know,
and I guess
timeline.
why I'm
Yeah.
so, that's kind of why I'm so bold and saying, because I done sent niggas, you know what I'm saying, cash apps just on the random because they posted their business, and I can stand tall on that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I didn't share niggas posts that just need, because I want that reciprocated. Like, there are other cleaning businesses that I share as opposed to mine because that person just might be better than me, or they just might,
Yeah.
they in
It's-
business.
And
It's
I-
clothing
yeah, like I
lines
said,
that
it's
I've
just-
supported where I've never worn their stuff, but I've paid for 2 shirts and like, hey, whatever way you
Give
want to
it
do
to
a promo
somebody or-
to do, like, hey, this can be
I done
this
did
can
that
be
for cooking
promo
businesses, bro.
in the sense of
Check
you
my
got
track
2
record.
free shirts to give away. Now you can bring some type of traction, like literally. So now not only am I giving money,
Right,
I'm
I've
giving you a
sold
business
into your
idea as
actual-
well, to where it's like, hey, this can be used as promo, to where it's like, hey, I got some
something.
free shirts for the next 2 people, whatever.
But they already
after
paid
you
for
like
it. Nobody
share,
know.
you
Yeah.
don't know. So
I've done that for meals.
I do that too.
Again, check my track record. I stand tall on everything I say. So I've done that for meals. Like, hey, I can't make it, but I'm gonna pay for 2 meals. Like, sponsor these meals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like people don't. It's not even always about relationship.
No.
Some people feel like, oh, I don't mess with this person. I don't know this person, so I ain't. I borderline get that. But also, it's just like what you may not need or want or desire, someone else may. You know what I'm
they
saying?
may
Yeah,
need
yeah.
it, and that's why
You never know.
And on the flip side, like I've come to you about some ideas, and I'm like, hey D, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I'm gonna need help from your following, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because you're a name in this avenue. You know what I'm saying? You like, I get it, bro.
But
like,
that's
Right.
also it's a sense of support.
reciprocity.
Yeah. say it. I want to hear you say it.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. That was like the theme of our conversation. The theme of our conversation the other day.
It's reciprocity.
We was just throwing that word in.
One day I said
We was using it the right way, just saying it completely wrong. Every single time.
Add it all extra.
Yeah.
But I did that because in that song she broke the word up, so I originally thought it was reciprocity. But it's just she was carrying the syllables.
She was.
It's
She was
reciprocity.
singing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And so,
But no, it's just like that. That's how I feel. Like I don't have a business to support in that sense. Like,
but you do. You
but
just
I
ain't
don't.
put it
But
on.
no,
And I'm mad
but
about
see,
it too.
but I don't because for one, certain things I don't want out in the open for everybody to know that I do because I'm not open to do it for everybody.
I get that.
So certain gifts or talents that I do have, I utilize them. I'm not sitting on them, but I don't want to make it a business in that sense. Some
we've
things,
had this conversation. There's
but
some things
there
that
are
you need to be getting
some
compensated for
that,
nigga, on the regular.
and most things I do, but I want to see my people win. And so I'll randomly do it all the time. I just randomly shout out people, just tag their pages, go hit them up. Follow
What's funny to
them.
me is when you have people like that, where you have people knocking down her doors for her to do the skill that she does.
And the moment she LLC.
And then as soon as she makes it to a business, nobody wants to support
that
it.
shit
quiet.
crazy.
To where you are the same nigga
Man, that's crazy.
that
When it was
when I was
just
doing it-
volunteer
Don't
work.
worry,
when
I'ma drop
you
that
was
in the
giving
next
me a
segment.
love offering,
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Right.
Yeah.
But when I give
I
you
gotta
my
put
price,
I'm
oh, she ain't that good.
I'ma drop that in the next
yeah,
segment.
and
I'm
I do
definitely-
have people like B who will say like, why you don't? And it's like,
I had to do my baby shower, right?
yeah.
What I tell you. And I'm not doing this. I'm just.
But
proving
no,
a
he
point.
just
What
he
did I tell
like you need to start charging people to do this type
And
of
I
stuff.
said we
like,
paying you because
yeah.
of what? Nigga, because
this is what you
Because this is what
yeah.
you do. So I want you to run the games at my baby shower, for my daughter, and nigga, we gonna pay you.
yeah.
What's your ticket?
And I didn't have one to give him because I'm like,
Well, this is what we give you, nigga, because one day you're gonna get paid.
Now you got a
for
starting
this.
point.
Yeah,
This is what
and
I got
that's
paid
what I
last
told
time.
you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that to say that there are some people like yourself who are so good at multiple things, and that'll actually just have the heart to do and give, that need to be compensated for what they do.
and that's really what it is because it's just like I don't, and I get wholeheartedly like, yeah, you need to be paying because I'm the same person that will tell somebody like if somebody wants you to do something, especially when you got to put some real thought, hard work into it. Like, yeah, make them niggas pay you. But I don't know. It's just I enjoy doing it so much, and I think if I become like a business behind it, I'll lose the love for it because
That's
now
what
it's
Kayla
like
says that a lot.
it's more of a demand versus just a hobby.
So
I
what
can
I
respect
what I
that,
say
though.
to that is because
That makes
Kayla
sense.
has the same. She share the same sentiment. She had the same feeling of once I make this into a thing, I'll lose the passion for it.
Yeah, because now
What I
it's gonna be
say
like,
is
Supply and demand.
that's when you get a business partner. You're the creator, you're the creative, and they execute everything.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, so they're gonna come to you, hey, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. Perfect. I'm gonna get a list. Hey, I'm actually gonna give you the number to Brenda. Brenda is gonna give you my price range, and she's gonna
and see, and
let
I
every-
think,
Brenda sound
and
like
that takes
she need
all
her gifts wrapped.
right.
that takes
But see,
all the pressure off of you having to say no and having to give this person that you may love. You may have did it for them for free before, or they gave you something before, and it was like, oh, I've did this whole party and this nigga gave me $75 in a chicken dinner. I can't do that again. So now you have that other person to where it's okay.
Was it fried chicken
I'm
or baked
business. It
I
don't
hope
matter.
fried, 'cause I'm
It
not a
don't
fan
matter.
of baked.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like-
yeah.
You know, if a nigga
So-
paid me $75 to feed me,
No, I'm good.
But
want me to do the back too?
Like you said with the card,
But I
just give me
hear-
that $1.50 you
Right,
get,
just
and
give it-
yeah, I do it on my own.
And see, then also like, but a part of me with that is I want to be able to actually do it for you. Like, I don't want to have to just depend on, also because it's like a part of me that I've always been, if you want something done right, you do it yourself. In that
So
sense.
you're still. So that's what I'm
So-
saying. You're still doing all the work. It's the business part that you don't want to do. You don't
guess
want to. You don't want to have to
I-
give the price range. You don't want to have to say no.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
I
want to
also-
have
but I
to
also get it too, 'cause I ain't gonna
negotiate.
I ain't going to enjoy it, but from behind the desk.
So this is what I'm.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. Where now you get a partner in a sense to where you still be the creative. You still are able to come up with all the ideas, whatever you want to do. You're still hands on. However, when the business part comes into it, that don't touch that. You don't have to touch that because that's not my expertise. This is why I have you aboard to where my price range, if somebody if just negotiating in general. This is why I have a partner. This is why I have a business partner where you handle the business and I'll handle the product, and then now you don't have to do the product, or you find somebody that can do both to where it's like, okay, they're going to do the business part, but not only do they have the business savvy, then they have that that solitude in a sense to where it's like, my price is my price. But they also have that dual citizenship to now I actually can help you
Right, execute
do
whatever
this.
it is put
Yeah.
together.
You know what I mean? If you're
I
doing
get
here,
that.
okay,
I-
well, I know
get
how to
both
do
parts,
kinky
though.
twists. Do people still get kinky twists?
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Y'all still
It's
get
just-
zillions and shit? That's all I know.
Some people
I
do.
grew up on
Okay.
raps, zillions, kinky twists, and
Some
Braid.
people,
Bangs.
the Africans definitely. Did you say
This
bangs?
nigga fell in love again.
My bangs.
Not the bang.
the bang.
No, I grew up on that. No, but I get both aspects of that. But it's crazy because we used to live in a town where people like you existed, of just doing shit, and it's just like. So here's the catch-22 of that: if just doing something, didn't expect nothing, and people like gravitated to that and loved it and appreciated it.
I'm sure
but
they did.
now we live in a town where everybody we feel like you got to do something, you got to be compensated for it, to the point where I can help an elderly lady to her car with her groceries and she want to tip me. I was just raised right, man. My son
Right,
struggling with the jug of water, man. I don't want $5. I just want to.
Yeah.
Everybody got it. I don't want nothing, man. But she feel like she has to do something to
Because
thank
it's
me. and
with
it's
today's time, like you said, today's times, everybody wants to be compensated for anything.
Yeah.
I said hi to you. Now you got to give me $2 because
Yeah.
I went out of my way to speak to you first. Like, common
Yeah.
courtesy doesn't
Yeah,
exist
like,
anymore.
what happened to
Wild boy.
And niggas feel like, people feel like, I want to twist segments because we could be here forever. But people feel like, because that's, when we talk prices, you charging that for that, and it'd be like,
Yeah.
you want me to do it when you want me to do it.
Right. Like, so
Not,
you're
not
taking
factoring the fact I have to do
time.
it, nigga. Then you also, you want it when you want it, how you want it, and I can't. And you
Right.
don't
I'm
wanna,
supposed to execute it.
it's like
I'm
it's
bringing
And
your
my thing
thought to
is-
life.
Yeah.
I'm not in your head.
That's the
so
point of
I'm
you
just
paying me.
giving-
this is the point of
Because
this
you
is
can't
why you're
do
paying
it.
me.
Because you can't do it yourself.
Yeah, this is the
Or
that's
you
the
can
whole
do
point
it
of
yourself,
paying
but
somebody for something.
But you're choosing not to for this moment.
I mean
so
that-
you're gonna find someone professional enough
Yeah.
that can do it. So yes, you're gonna have to pay
People-
them.
I'm either paying for your time or your talent.
You're paying for both.
You paying
That-
for both.
But no, but that's what
Which
I'm
is
saying.
why we got
those
consultation
are.
fees, nigga.
I'm just saying those are the two reasons why people pay. Either I don't have the time to do it, or I don't have the talent.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's that. Is the only two
Oh, you
reasons
mean
why
like
you pay for
people are
something.
paying
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, this
because
is
of
why.
time.
This is
Yeah.
the whole point of
Yeah.
paying something. Is I don't have the time or I don't have the talent. It's just that simple.
I've had people talk about. I charge $25 for a consultation fee.
Which is nothing.
Nothing. But I've had people. Consultation is at 10:30. I'm a punctual nigga. I'm gonna be there at 10:15, maybe 10:05, cause I want to ride by the crib, nigga, and I'm gonna come back around, park, wait, and then y'all show up at 10:40. This is why I'm charging you $25.
Yeah.
Because you're on my time.
Right.
And then I show you, we walk through and I give you my price and you on book with me.
Yeah.
You paying for my time. And you complaining about. I feel like people like to say, let's say your dad cuts hair. But he not your barber. Do hair, whatever. But he know how to get you a quick lineup, quick ponytail. So you be like, my barber unavailable, beautician unavailable. Can you just give me something real quick? Do what I know you can do. Because you don't got no money and your barber unavailable. But as soon as you get paid, guess where you going?
Back to
To your
your
barber.
But you don't want to compensate the nigga because this is what he do.
Yeah.
He ain't your
Right. He's
barber
not who you.
or your beautician,
frequent,
but you don't want to pay him. But when you
Yeah.
get paid, you're going to go back to the artist because barbers are artists. I'm not touching my hair because my barber is an artist. How much coochie I done got
And
off?
I'm not. But see, that's why. But
Sorry, I had a
I'm
shout
my
moment.
own-
God is good.
I'm my own beautician.
You know what I'm
Myself, my sister, and my mom are really, honestly. I never did the whole salon.
But how many
thing.
people have, and you don't gotta, how many people have hit you up because people that they pay are unavailable and they have no intention on paying you?
Oh no.
But I'm just saying, they had no intention. Either you drug it out of them, like, no, you gotta pay me, but they had no intentions on.
Well, I can honestly say I've never had to reiterate that you're going to pay me for my services. I've never had to reiterate. The only person that I never,
Don't say
well,
no
the
names.
only people that I never charged to do anything for, honestly, is my sister and my mother.
Gotcha.
Or my dad, stuff like that. But any type of client
If
that
you
I
want me to clean
have,
your garage, you gonna have to pay.
but see, and that's the thing. My father understands what that means. So if he's acquiring your service for that, particular thing, yeah, he's going to pay. And then he understands this is your job.
That nigga was 15 minutes late for our consultation. I
Was
said,
he?
this is why nigga got to pay me.
You gotta charge him to you gotta charge him to his knees.
He was
and
talking
not,
about your daddy this whole time.
How you do out there?
You gotta charge him to his knees,
talking
not
about your
his
daddy this
heart.
whole
It's
time.
his knees.
This
my
why
guy.
I charge you, Shay Daddy. I'm
his
sorry.
Charge him to his knees and his hips.
I'm voice one. We gotta go.
That's my guy. That's
But,
my guy. He gave
yeah.
me plenty of cigars for free. Nigga. Appreciate it. See that? Fair shame.
See,
no
you
lie.
see that?
The
But
bartering
yeah,
system.
so it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I understand, and I know when somebody is trying to take advantage and trying to get over. So I have learned the word no more now than I have before, because before I would literally burn myself out.
That shit crazy.
And even with getting paid to do stuff, I would still burn myself
Yeah,
out behind it. So I had to learn, so even if I really honestly I don't feel like doing it, I'm unavailable.
You're black people.
And that be the thing too that I don't like, where you can, once family do come around to pay you for your service, they're gonna hold you to this regard that is so crazy.
Yep.
To where it's like,
Since I gotta
bro,
pay you, you might as well go
when
and
you
not
when you
watching
go out
kids
to
while you
eat,
clean.
you don't even
What?
when you go out to
babysit
yeah. To where it's like you're gonna go to the extreme. Like now, not saying that okay, because I'm family, my service has to be poor. But it's like if I'm giving you my service, you're not even requiring people that you pay every day
Yep.
this type of stuff.
Because you're not finna argue.
You're not even
Right.
requiring
You're
your
not finna
baby
argue with
daddy
our van, nigga. When
that
they
beat
drop
on you and
your-
cheat on you
Okay.
to a standard.
So,
Don't judge us.
right.
Judge that nigga slap you across the furniture and
Yeah.
you charge me to put it in, and that nigga gonna break the couch
And he
in a
just
week.
he broke it last week.
Yeah, like-
knowing he gonna break it again next week
But
because he
see-
mad.
And then you pay me to come fix it, and then you
Do you want to?
holding me to it wasn't like that before. Well, nigga,
Well,
of course.
I'm sorry if it was.
You got body
cut
slammed
it
to it.
cut in half. You know, like I don't think
It's not often that I
it ain't gonna
fix
be
body
the
slam.
same.
Body slam couch.
We didn't body slam nobody to this couch.
Nigga, I don't work for
last time.
WWE.
No, they
This
just
couch was
laughed.
broke.
They just laughed. Really,
Sorry.
honestly, it was a laugh that broke the camel's
Yeah,
back.
that's it. No, but like, yeah, so dear black people, right?
See, I said camel and not giraffe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nigga.
You don't say nigga. He
That
mad
nigga
as
was
he-
adamant on that shit because
I'm a man that stood on what I stood on, nigga. I had to,
don't get me wrong. Listen,
I had to stand on what I stand on. I said it.
couldn't
I
help
gotta
that
stand
one.
on it.
I stand on what I stand on, and don't get me wrong.
I should have sat down that time out.
He's when he stand on
I'm
something, he's
be
dead
so-
wrong. But he
so
wants to
left
convince
field.
you that this word he made up
Or
is a
scenario
word.
is correct.
Reciprocity.
You never heard of reciprocity? Nigga,
No,
no.
you never heard of it. Nobody has ever heard of
Reciprocity
it.
has never heard about
That's my
reciprocity.
interpretation of
And your interpretation is wrong.
So what, nigga? Not what?
See? That nigga
So
gonna
that's a
be.
nigga that justify everything.
That's what I'm saying. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Nigga, you standing
you
on
just
that.
ain't gonna say it first.
Hey, if you don't catch it,
If you-
I ain't wrong.
So, dear black people, if you disagree with a price, walk away quietly, man. Stop that. Motherfucker gonna charge me. So what, nigga?
Yeah.
My,
Yeah, because just
especially
because I
if my
know you
product.
don't mean I gotta give
I
you.
don't-
Listen, black people.
I don't go back and forth
my
with people
fellow,
No,
I don't
especially if my
negotiate.
product speak for itself,
my
bro.
fellow people. Listen,
Even if it don't, I don't negotiate.
Just walk away
understand
quietly.
negotiations. I understand that, but when it's somebody, especially even if you know them, their price is their price.
Yeah.
Okay. And 9 times out of 10, they're probably giving you a discount. And even if they wasn't, so what? If you was going to the next person, they ain't giving you no discount just because you know them. Don't mean that you have to get a discount.
And that leads me to my next point.
Okay.
Discounts are at my discretion. I don't
Yes.
give a damn. I mean this wholeheartedly, bro. I was talking to somebody, and they asked me to clean out their garage, and I gave my price.
Not my daddy.
Is this?
No,
I was about to say,
not
this
my
shit daddy
sister,
again?
not her dad. And
This nigga got a problem with your pops.
and they mentioned because of our relationship that I'm supposed to give them a discount. That's at my discretion, bro. You don't know what I need. My business is my business, nigga, because I need it.
But think about it though. It's
And-
like if I'm always giving people discounts, how am I supposed to profit from anything?
Yeah.
If I'm always lowballing myself,
I'ma play
like if
myself.
my prices
Who's
are
that?
already not even high,
It was a clothing line out.
why
Why
would you
play
expect?
myself?
Yeah.
And also, it's like some stuff
Oh, I
just
can't think
literally
of the
just
clothing
doesn't warrant a discount. Like, nigga, you have to pay this because
Right,
I'm about to
that's
be here
what
for
you
9
have to pay.
hours,
like,
bro.
Like, do y'all not understand the
Like-
materials that I have to get? Like,
It was
the,
either
like,
Chrome
the
Heart
time, the quality,
or
nigga, like-
a
yeah,
Miri.
people don't.
Because Monday, so today's Saturday, when y'all hear this, it's going to be Wednesday, 2 days ago. Y'all about to spend a lot of money for Monday, the holiday. And you're not finna go into Foot. You're going to go to 5 different Foot Lockers for that one shirt because they don't got your size. You're not going to question the price, bro. So shut up.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got to pay this for your garage or your basement. Pay it or don't.
It was
Exactly.
a clothing.
And then
It was
when
a
I-
clothing
when I
company.
When I give y'all the little discount when I shoot it out, you don't participate.
'Cause
You missed your chance.
Because I've had people that I've cleaned for, and unbeknownst to them, I've lowballed.
Waived some.
I've lowballed what I charged because
Yeah.
I literally just knew the situation,
yeah.
and they've tipped me.
Right.
And it equaled up to
Beyond
what I
or-
normally would have paid. It's like because
You broke even
product
because-
and quality speaks for itself.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So you gonna pay for Nike because first of all, Nike is
only
a
paying for that
sports.
name.
Nike is a sportswear. We make it a fashion thing. It's everything they make is for
Yeah.
sportswear.
Yeah.
Everything they make is for sports. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
if you use it for sports, go hoop in some J's. They're gonna last longer than when you just wear them every day, because that's just what they made for. You know what I'm saying? So quality, which leads me to likes and views.
Okay.
We've chosen popularity over production, over quality. If I got 1,000 views, 1,000 followers, subscribers, I'm popular.
So
people that subscribers.
Nah, I say it was a subscriber and a survivor together, huh? Subscribers.
Subdrivers.
He said
Hey,
subscribers.
At what
What
point,
a
as a man, is it gay to sing a certain song? You ever sang a song and forgot that she was singing to a guy?
I told you, man. You gotta watch out for them.
You be singing and she be.
You can't randomly listen to Beyonce, bro.
I was singing Summer Walker the other day featuring Drake, but I was singing her verse because her verse cold. And I forgot she was singing to a nigga, and I was just like, I want some what?
You gotta.
She wants some of that.
You gotta be careful. Listen to Beyonce, just casually, and then also listening to Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cause you gonna one time, now you gay for the rest of the day. You gotta let it drag out
Cardi B.
for 24 hours.
Or Cardi B, because
Niggas
Cardi
say
B does and she does.
Cause she take a lot. And you gonna be taking a lot. You gonna be. I was like, I don't want none of that. I couldn't wait for Drake part to come on. Like, you just want some dick without no. I'm like, I don't want none of that.
You gotta be careful listening to people's music just because. You gotta plan it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
like, this the birthday song. I can listen to it.
I gotta be. You know what I'm saying? I gotta sing this song in moderation. I gotta just do ad libs.
Just listen to it. Don't even sing along.
That new Drake album.
It's house music.
Drake album is house music. It is. It's shopping. Zara's is going to the movie.
It's about the dancing album. It's not like dancing. It's for dancing.
Yeah.
It's for people but it's fire though.
You would clean your whole house listening to that
you would be
song.
singing
I was about to say you clean your whole house listening to
that.
For sure. You definitely be listening to it.
You forgot you were cleaning up.
Yeah.
They go off. You be like, hey.
You said forget the old school on Saturday. Put on that Drake.
Throw that Drake on.
You gotta watch yourself at red lights and at trains. You get caught by a train and you just be. You gotta watch some shoulders, man, because you'll forget. You'll be. Because
everything look gay when you ain't in the car with him. Man, understand?
Yeah.
This nigga was suspect.
Oh, you see over there shimmying?
Yeah,
I know he ain't no Kappa.
What is my man listening to? You know what I'm saying? But we live in a likes and views type of as an entrepreneur, like people
They do everything for clout.
Yeah. Like and I could be wrong. This is my opinion. Don't judge me. Judge yourself because you didn't start the entrepreneurship job that you wanted to do anyways. You want to make cookies, make cookies. If you didn't do it, now somebody else got the vision. Right,
okay.
So judge yourself.
Miss Fields.
But we live in a world sometimes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
she is not endorsing this.
Sometimes people will like and share they homegirl stuff, and they never even supported them by getting.
Never even had anything from it.
They don't even got no evidence of the, which is cool too. Don't get it because I'm not contradicting what I said earlier. Share somebody else's stuff because you like it, but don't oversell somebody's shit and you never even.
You don't
know
talking about how good the product is,
nigga, and you've never had a cookie.
You get home
like,
and they always.
You don't even like macadamia cookies, nigga. You just like
this nigga is
the cookie with the nut titty.
You know that's who
macadamia. Who macadamia?
Hey.
What's the word?
He make these words up, and then he tries to convince you.
What's the word?
It's real.
What's the word?
You got the first part. You don't have the second part. Per usual.
Drop it down.
Per usual.
The cookie with the max in it.
Macadamian.
Macadamia.
So you were saying.
Right.
It's like
you eat the Damon cookie.
Hey, y'all want to know what's
cookies.
crazy? Is I go through this shit with my kids. I be yelling at them, and then they hit me with a, what that mean, Daddy?
Yeah.
You lost. Know what I'm saying.
lost.
You know what I'm saying.
Kids gonna walk right over you. Yeah. You understand the chin. Not you gotta whoop them. That's the next move. You just gotta up the ante.
You cannot whoop them. If you are saying the word wrong.
If you say it and they call you out, you gotta whoop them. Stop being grown.
No.
Nigga, I'm whooping you.
You should never.
You
No.
should never correct me as a child.
Studio, Daddy.
No.
Well, go in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Daddy.
no, you whoop them. You gotta stop it. You gotta top it.
No, because then they go to
They'll
school
never
saying
correct
that.
you.
Then what? They gonna fail a class
No.
because they over here listening to what their daddy
and
keeps
they
saying.
better learn how to fight and whoop whoever fell 'em.
No,
Get out of here.
I've had
Correct me, nigga. I'll whoop you.
Get out of here.
But I guess my point is that we sometimes we'll overdo it.
Kind of overselling it.
Yeah, we'll oversell something that we never even
Never participated.
You know what I'm
in.
saying? Like
That's
and
what the whole. But that was the whole thing though. The tummy tea thing. That was a real thing where people
And
was
I
just
never had it.
sharing the tummy tea. They never used it. They
And
just
you know
was
what's so
endorsing
crazy?
it. But a lot of companies do that
Same
though.
ingredients you can actually just go buy at Kroger. And
or you
Walmart.
can just get your ass
No,
up
there's
and
literally
walk
a
on the
tea.
track and just eat better in your
there's
everyday
literally
living.
a detox tea that costs $3 that does the exact same thing.
Drink some prune juice.
But we live in
But
a
they
Drink some
charge
milk. That make me go every time. I'm
$150
good.
for this same ingredients that and you can go get it right there.
I also feel like timing is of the essence too when it comes to being a business, like an entrepreneur.
Okay,
Like,
what do you mean by
if
that?
you just start selling or have the right product at the right time.
Yeah.
Okay,
just-
that's
You got to
true.
read the room,
That's
and
true.
once you've read
That's
the
true.
room, you know when to slide in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's true.
and you can just kind of like in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Get
I mean,
in,
it's
get-
just
get
and
in
it's
quick.
going with the times as well. Like where people are, majority of society. Where are they right now? At one point, everybody was on a fitness type thing.
Yeah.
So then,
I'm against that,
it was
though.
that. But
Jump on the
then,
bandwagon.
I don't
but
like
then
trendy.
think about it. It was
I don't
the
like
pandemic
trendy.
happened, right? Nobody could go anywhere. You couldn't communicate. So then all of these apps start popping up to where you can communicate with multiple people.
Yeah.
So, it's like people came with the times. So then Zoom wasn't something that was majorly put out there until it got promoted on being during the
Until it was
pandemic.
needed.
So to that point, which
Google
I think
didn't have a
which I think is a great point.
video.
It's hard, entrepreneurs. It's going to be very difficult. I quit my job to be an entrepreneur, and it is very, very difficult. There are going to be times where you're around. It just isn't your time. But then the pandemic hits. You know how many niggas was using Zoom way before the pandemic? A lot of people. There was no need for it as there was a need for it during the pandemic.
Skype.
Corporate.
No,
Well, I was about to say
exactly.
Skype.
Exactly.
But Skype was introduced years ago and fell off.
Look at
because
Twitter.
Just saying, the same thing
But
with
I'm saying
Skype
because
was
nobody
essentially
needed it
But
anymore.
look at Twitter. Twitter had been around for a long time.
ages.
And then it came to a point where it just became
Well, I think the
necessity.
younger generation got a hold of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Broadcasted it
Look at
more.
Pokemon. Pokemon all of a sudden, Dragon Ball Z resurfacing. But
Mm-hmm.
they never fell off.
Never went anywhere.
They never went anywhere.
It's just
never
different
stopped.
generations.
They never, so entrepreneurs, it's going to get hard. It's going to seem like nobody is interested.
It's gonna be seasons.
It's going to
Yeah,
seem
it's
like
seasons.
nobody needs to record a podcast. It's going to seem like nobody want to believe in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to seem like nobody want their lashes done. Nobody need their kitchen clean. Keep doing that shit. Keep posting. Keep going. Because there's going to be a time where something hit where everybody need what you're offering. I know that sounds oxymoronic. I know that is a real word.
Ain't this a
That's
blip?
a real word.
Did you
Oxymoronic.
authentic hand
That's
clap?
he don't know that's a real word. He like
Because
Nigga, been
but
worse.
I
See your
was the
face.
way that, it was the way that you executed that whole
say nothing.
that did it for me. Cause you came with no stumbles,
I was
no
just
trip
I was more surprised than combative.
That's what I'm like.
yeah,
You
yeah.
better.
I know that sounds oxymoronic, man.
I
but
thought you was
it's-
gonna add something to it
Nah,
to
nah,
make
nah.
it no longer a
Nah.
real thing.
Going
Nah, nah, nah.
Animaniacs.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's going to be because there are times where I'm like, damn, man, no, I'm sharing somebody else cleaning service and nobody ever want to,
Get my services.
and not knowing whether I'm better than them, good as them or not. I'm good at what I do.
Yeah, and it's yours.
But then there are times where it's like, so when I started my cleaning business, I had voice to my lady like, well, I know somebody else that do this, and they very successful at it, and they successful on this platform. And she was like, well, use another platform because that might not be your platform. So basically, what I'm saying is, every platform ain't for you, literally and figuratively speaking.
Yeah.
And every customer ain't for you. You're gonna find your avenue. That shit gonna get hard. It's gonna seem you're gonna become insecure. you're gonna be doubting yourself, keep going, man, because I could have kept our opinion on paper. I could have worried about, you know what I'm saying? And I could have not ever started Autumn Fresh because I'm like, I need to have 5 vacuums before I start. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Just buy a vacuum, nigga.
You start with that one,
Yeah.
and as you progress,
I drive a 07
it's
Saturn.
gonna work for
and
you.
people be like, "Well, all the cleaning supplies," and I pop the trunk, and they be like, "Oh, this nigga is ready." Yeah, don't trip on perfection.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree.
That sound like Christianity. We trying to be perfect.
Yeah,
We'll
but
never-
that's don't
be
despise short small beginnings.
Yeah, don't play yourself, man.
So yeah,
Smaller compliments for big goals.
yeah, bro. Everybody has a start. Everybody has an origin story. Amazon started in the garage.
Yep.
Google started in the garage.
Yep.
And
Apple started in the garage.
if they would have believed what people were saying, they would have stayed in the garage.
Yep.
Or it may have never left the garage. It probably would have died in the garage. So,
right.
hey man, keep going. You know what I mean? Everything has its seasons.
Yep.
And to a point you were saying where there's times where like you have a business and your business is not it's not really working, it's not really moving like at that time period, but you're still sharing others to where it's like there's going to be times in life where you're going to have to pour into people where you are actually needed poured into. Pause.
Yeah, you need to be filled up.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how that sounded, so I just wanted to be clear. They like, hey, no,
like, oh, I can pour into you. Want me to pour it into?
Right. No, I'm good, cuz. But yeah, no, you good. I talked to God. He don't want to fill you up.
He don't want to fill you up.
No. Just live your life.
Just let
take
some
care
drops
of your family.
fall.
No, but you gotta keep going though, and you gotta to like what you guys were talking about earlier. It's hard battling between relationship status and expectations and business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that you my mama. I charge this, bird.
Okay.
You need a service, and you chose me. Because why you supporting me ain't the same reason I'm giving business. Well, I'm supporting you because you my son. I'm doing this business for my kids. So I don't.
It's a greater purpose behind.
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
don't.
doing.
I appreciate, and I always text my customers after, thank you for trusting me with your space.
Yeah.
You trusting me with your space. Thank you.
You let a stranger into your home or your
Or not even that.
business.
You just trusted that I'm gonna clean it.
Right.
Either like you clean it better than you clean it, not knowing how I'm gonna clean it. You just trusted me to do it.
taking that burden off
Thank
of
you for trusting me with your space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But because you chose me, it's not the same reason I chose you.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Or accepted it.
Yeah, this a
Yeah.
business. I need.
Speaking of choices,
Uh-oh.
Ah.
maybe we can slide in a few choices for y'all.
Yeah.
So, of course, as you know, this
Impeccable
is
timing.
our would you rather moment. So I got 5 for y'all today.
We've never heard of
We gonna start. We gonna start off. We always start off a little simple.
Nothing is never simple.
It is. Okay. So our first one. Would you rather see what was behind every closed door or be able to guess the combination of every safe on the first try?
I'll take the safe.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might. Oh, shit. What is that? Why is it moving? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is that the safe or opening the door?
That's the safe thing.
Yeah,
The door,
I'll do
you
the
might be
safe.
like, the door, you might just run it. I'll take the safe.
The safe.
Oh, my
Definitely
friends
the
is
safe,
rat
yeah.
shit.
So the safe is the safe choice.
Yeah, safe
See
is
what I did
definitely a
there?
safe
Look at
choice.
this nigga. Look at this nigga.
Ba-doom-ts.
He's a poet
Okay.
I'll be
All
here
right.
all week.
Would you rather be completely insane and know that you are insane, or completely insane and believe that you are sane?
Well, I'm the second one.
I'm about to say,
Completely
he already
insane.
trying to make you believe that what he's saying.
What he's saying?
it is what it is.
I'll go with the first one. I'd rather know that I'm insane.
You rather be insane and know that you're
Yes.
insane,
That makes you insane, nigga.
but you already know it. So nobody can tell you no different because you already
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah, but if you're in denial, nobody can tell you different either. Because reciprocity is what it is.
It's not. It's not. It's really not.
You done drove me to my next. Would you rather have a successful podcast or a successful YouTube channel?
We live in a world of
YouTube.
likes and views.
I'll go
Damn.
YouTube.
It is really hard to answer that question. Neutral.
There's no neutral answer.
I would
You gotta
rather
take a
have
shot.
Right. Here you go.
I live to that. I live with that. I was gonna ask you, was both of those the same thing?
No.
But they the same thing.
They the same thing, but not the same thing.
Okay, I just
Mind you,
wanted
she got
one of
one,
them.
two. She got 3 drinks.
Yeah, I just wanted one of them. I would
First of all,
say
You got 3.
a successful
They're
podcast.
not all, but that's Uno.
But who's counting here?
I was.
This is not Count Dracula.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm biased. I'm biased. in mine.
No, that was your boy.
He understood him perfectly.
He's teaching good.
Every Sesame
Your preacher,
Street
Doc. Your preacher.
episode. Ooh, this boy's been fired. You better count.
That's how your legs was last week.
Pass the count.
One.
He said they're crunching them knees. Okay.
You know, vanilla, Neapolitan, white chicks.
Would you
I
you
take
rather
podcast though? I'm biased.
Okay. Podcast, YouTube channel.
YouTube, yeah.
Okay.
I make money off
Would
of it.
you rather get stung by a bee on the eyelid or the tongue?
Oh, why everything gotta be about the tongue?
Tongue. I'll say tongue.
Give me the eyelid, fam. I can walk around with a star in my eye.
You
I
already
can't
walk
walk
around.
around
And,
double
you can't
lips.
talk. You
I
already
don't know why
can't
you
talk.
so adamant about saving this dead tongue. You was so adamant.
It might give it life.
You're right.
Ladies, he yet lives.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Sloth.
Okay. All right, last one. Would you rather be forced to climb a wall full of barbed wire while a mist of alcohol is being sprayed, or climb an electric fence in the rain?
This nigga.
Give me.
Golly.
Is death like the ultimate, like for both of them? Because give me the quicker of the
Which
two.
I don't know. What would be
Just
the
go on and
best
give
you
me
can
electric
get-
in the rain, man.
You can
over
get
with.
electrocuted to death, but you can also die from lacerations.
Yeah, but he's gonna take
Jesus.
13 paces for that. Just give me to have it quick as way as possible, man.
Give me the I get
Going up to yonder. Go on and give me the rain.
Give me the barbed wire.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me the barbed wire.
Give me the rain. You know.
Stop trying to thug it
fence-
out.
You know,
like a
this
man
is
or
so
something.
crazy. Y'all have literally
So I'm gay.
had.
I want to die the quicker route.
Y'all have,
I'm not gay.
Die with pride. Die with pride.
You know how wrong you gotta be a judge a nigga how you die? This nigga died gay, cuz.
with a waist shaking. You got a position of
You ain't gonna worry about
you got
that.
the position of a
This nigga died with his head in his lap. Whoa. Whoa.
Was the
Like,
nigga
wait.
in his lap? Was he
right.
alive?
Was
But my man survived.
like whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's so funny. Y'all had like opposite answers. I think completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
That
so
is funny.
let's get trendy for real fast, right?
Real fast.
Before we get trendy, I want to congratulate Serena Williams.
Yes.
Yes,
27 years
sir.
of excellence.
Excellent.
4-time Olympic.
I got it all here. 4-time Olympic gold medalist.
20.
23 Grand Slam singles. Most Grand Slam singles in the open area. She got 14 Grand Slam doubles. The only tennis player to achieve the only tennis player to achieve the career Golden Slam in both single and double.
Here's why I love that.
Joint longest run as #1 ranked female player. She
That's black
is
girl
the
magic
definition
right there.
of GOAT.
That's why.
That
Here's
is
why I like that.
the
Because it says
ultimate.
only tennis player. Does
It
not
didn't-
say only
black.
It
That's
says
why I
only
said it
Or
again.
So you
only
niggas gotta
woman.
catch
Or
up.
only woman.
Yeah,
Which
black
means
and
So I
she
kept
has
saying that.
defeated men and women
That's why I kept saying
of
it.
all
Yeah.
nationalities and races.
She
I
legit.
definitely
But that's
Legit
true
to
black
go.
girl magic. Shout out to Serena Williams.
She
So-
and I like. I'm sorry.
Go, you good.
I like ironies in movies.
Okay.
Like Coach
How
Carter.
she started off.
She lost her last. She didn't just win.
And she wasn't the start. It wasn't. Hey, we didn't start this with you.
Yeah.
We started this with your sister. Like she was the champion person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Venus.
She lost on her way out, and I just thought, it's just me. I just thought that was dope because it keeps you humble. It shows you that you can be great and still not go out on top.
And she retired. She retiring the greatest.
You know what I'm saying? Like
and she's a mother. Like
right on top of right. Cause she came back
she
after.
didn't plug the nigga that beat her on her way out her last game. You famous now. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? Don't mention that.
Right.
Now you part of history,
what she say? I'm just Serena.
Yeah, I love Serena, man.
As we get trendy, T.I.'s son, King.
Oh Lord.
The real light skinned one.
Yeah.
Sounds just like him too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got beat up again, didn't he?
No. He was in jail.
Is in jail.
I know you got beat up.
I don't understand. I don't understand how people grow up with two parents, silver spooned, and you just like this new mentality. It's like a real thing.
Well,
Like, why are you trying to like? Why are you trying to like? If I've
like,
set
what are
up
you trying to,
so
like,
many other things for
trying to
you
set
to
a
get
name for
away
yourself.
from this
tough
guy persona.
Well,
I wish my brother was on live right now because that's a pretty much depiction of being raised in the same household, but everyone takes different avenues.
But it just go to show you that for some people, that's the very reason they do it. Is I want to get out of my mom and dad's shadow. I want to make a name for myself.
I want to make
by
my
any
own
means
name.
Necessary.
But he also
I'm
did
not
a
agreeing with it,
video
but that's
that
what they-
said, I'm not trying to be. He was like, when he went in there, he said, that ain't for me.
Yeah.
But it was like he must needed to experience it.
Yeah.
Because
I know people that mom and daddy, good people, these niggas went to summer camp during the summer, not summer school. Summer camp
yeah.
during the summer, like paid for a summer camp every summer.
But
And
when I tell
you went your whole life, and then when you grow up, you become gangster.
Well, some
Well,
lifestyles are
Not
more
gangster,
attractive.
you become gangster.
Some lifestyles are just more attractive. It's the same
Oh,
way.
that's
but I'm-
lame, man.
I agree,
Well,
nigga, but to some people
But you
that
would
should be
have to.
attractive.
But see, you don't have.
So do it when
but
you was young.
But see,
niggas
you
don't.
don't have that mentality. So it's gonna be hard for you to understand. Like I said, I wish my brother was on this episode because that would be a perfect example. Like my brother then did some things and it was just like, wait, where did this come from? Like we
He was
literally
trying to kill y'all.
Well, no,
It was, there
no,
were
we was trying to
signs.
kill him,
Nigga,
but-
put a paper bag over
but
your
no,
head.
It's like
seriously,
people that go to
but
college
like you said, we
and
went,
they just become.
but we went to summer camps. We went to acting school. We used to model when we were younger. We were on bowling teams.
There's no way you can say ever out of your mouth there was a struggle.
No, like I said before, I've said it before.
There's no hood. I didn't come from the hood.
My dad was a hood guy, but he never displayed that in front of us. We didn't
As a
see
father,
that
you told
type
us as
of,
a parent, yeah.
we didn't see that type of stuff. But my brother still went in that lifestyle that my dad, when he was that age, did the same thing.
They fall victim,
and it was never put in our face.
Sometimes
So
you
it's
get
like,
introduced to certain stuff and it just becomes attractive. It's kind of like a woman liking a sense of thug guy and street mentality. And it's just like
because they feel like that's
understand that
protection,
That's security, and it's just like
a good guy couldn't have, doesn't have that.
Like how is Russell Wilson a lame?
I don't know.
But people call him lame.
How
Why?
is that
Because
lame?
he's a family man.
Because
he takes
He a
responsibility
stepdaddy.
for.
There's a lot of stepdaddy niggas out here,
Yeah.
and he got a little cake. And
Your
he
daddy
love-
is stepdaddy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
The
And that
listener.
nigga, and he love his wife. How that nigga a lame?
Yeah.
But to the average,
Because he's not a
street
thug.
nigga, yeah,
He's not in. He wasn't beating on her, and they not in the tabloids for, for
I
all
never
the
understand
domestic
it.
violence. But
Yeah.
thankfully, my brother now has a totally different lifestyle.
Yeah.
But if you look at him from when it's like when we were growing up to a certain age to that lifestyle to where he is now, you would never think.
I
that
can
he
understand
was
you
there.
doing foolish and ignorant things as a youth.
But no, I'm just
going
saying.
through puberty and stuff like that. I can understand that.
It was
Yeah,
like-
nigga, you
it was
15,
those-
16, you dumb.
It was 7.
That's
it was
just
like,
what it is.
It was like 16 to 20, like early 20s.
You still
But
young.
now-
you still a young
but-
young
But
dummy.
you still made that decision to go
Niggas don't grow up
that
to 47
way.
anyways.
You know, but
Niggas
now
be 46 like
he got a
fuck.
whole family.
Life.
He's
I
now,
got it.
you know, he's married now, got a whole family.
yeah.
He
I
literally
never
is a
understand it.
farmer. He's a carpenter. Like, never went to school. You know, like
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
things. It's like because he actually applied himself now, as in his
It just-
more
it-
adult years, because he understood where
it just
it's
different
like that
avenues.
lifestyle for me was gonna leave me dead, and I need to be here.
'Cause
So-
My thing
I
is,
grew up with both
if
parents.
it being exciting,
Not in the same household.
show me the example that you live by, that you say this person is a gangster and he was a gangster and he became and he did everything he wanted to do. Like, show me that example of your definition of a gangster that it ended right. Like, this nigga had the gangster fairy tale story.
But and
I
dare I
mean,
not
it-
expose, but we've had conversations about our children.
Yeah.
That they've done things that is just like, nigga,
Yeah.
what did you own? It's just what they're around, man. It's just what
And you
they
don't
find
necessarily
attractive.
have to show that to them.
There's no reflection to you. It's just like, that's retarded.
But
But as a
that's what-
parent,
but that's
though,
what
it
T.I.
hits.
said.
it
It hits me harder, and it hits me harder as a parent because it's like
I protect you from all
I'm
of that.
doing every single thing that the world says that will make you end up here. I'm making sure you don't do that and get exposed to these things, and you find some way to still get here.
But that's not-
It's
but
the
yeah.
same for the celebrity kids and all that. It's just like,
Yeah, I'm not faulting the parents because it shows.
yeah. But I guess what I'm saying is, to my point of, that should just be attractive to them. I
Niggas
grew up with
weirdos.
both parents active, not in the same household, but also with an active stepfather. And it just certain stuff they shielded me from, but I seen it elsewhere, which made it all the more and more attractive, because you shielded me from it. It can't be that bad. Let me go.
So my big thing is,
It's retarded,
with that, when you get older, you don't try and make this thing up of you had it hard growing up, or this
You
whole
made it hard growing up.
Yeah,
nigga.
there's a difference between
Big difference.
self-inflicted
Yep.
Yeah,
struggle
absolutely.
and the struggle.
And
Yeah,
the
I
actual
agree.
struggle.
I agree.
Nigga, you struggle because you
put
struggle.
yourself in it.
You a dummy,
No,
and you chose to
absolutely.
do
No, I
this.
agree.
I agree.
Wholeheartedly. I
So
agree.
okay,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna calm
I
down
agree.
because I'm gonna get even madder going to this next segment.
Time for some new ink, man.
Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. Okay, so I know you saw like a little piece of it. The video goes as such: Tiffany Haddish is playing a mother of sorts. She has a son. For one, the video starts off the son just have on drawers. Has on drawers. She drops the son off at the uncle house. Uncle is played by Aries Spears. Aries Spears is supposed to watch him. Hey, I'm gonna run, do blase blah. I'll be back. The little boy in drawers again. He's playing on the floor with toys and all this. Aries Spears. They cut to Aries Spears. He has a newspaper. Through the newspaper is cut out holes where he's seeing through the newspaper. Music drop. I don't see nothing wrong, which is already something
Which
wrong.
they
R.
making my
Kelly's.
nigga. They really
Yeah,
making
yeah.
Robert. Shout out to Robert.
Yeah.
Making my nigga Robert. They
Gasoline.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they just Why not add?
Yeah.
So, boom, music drops. I don't see nothing wrong. He's looking through the camera, switches again. They see the eyes, looking to the little boy, and now the little boy is playing with a toy. He has this train set, and he's stroking the train set, like stroking it.
It gives pedophile vibes. It
Yeah.
gives
Then it goes.
manipulation vibes. It gives.
Then it goes to basically Aries Spears is fighting back these feelings of doing something sexual to this little boy. It shoots to again, Tiffany Haddish is about to wash the little boy up. He's in the tub. For some reason, the uncle walks into the again, the writing was this. I guess this is not the thing
So was
that we
this
talk
like
about.
a
I guess if the
living
writing
room
was
type
better, I
of
guess it would be
skit?
more tasteful.
Is this
But the writing was horrible.
Was this like
I guess it was
Obviously,
supposed to be
a
some type of
home
skit.
movie type
It looked
skit?
it like
Or-
they shot it off a razor.
It's a super. So my
A razor, a Motorola razor.
That's
Yeah.
Motorola.
That
was
shows
horrible.
the time. So my
So this was some years.
and I fast forward through because I was uncomfortable watching it. I don't know if I really got a take on it, but my mindset behind it is that obviously it's an older video. Ari Spears has just said some off the wall shit about the young lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lizzo. So yeah, that to me, that's why it came
people
out.
are digging in this
Archives.
It's old stuff.
Here, I'm sorry. We didn't do it.
We did this.
Archive.
Say the old stuff. Just say the old stuff.
They digging in all his repertoire.
The stuff
work.
he did before.
Oh
It's
Lord,
old
and he
stuff.
can say repertoire, but he can't say
They
archive.
digging in all his
Good
old stuff
Lord.
and pulling that up because he said something
Because
that was
yeah,
uncomfortable.
he was in the.
So what I told you off the record earlier was that it may have been done in the content of comedy because Dave Chappelle's show was a lot of shit that's like what.
I don't
But it
get
was done in the-
now.
When-
Now to me, I don't
Okay,
get
let's name a
comedy from
time.
that. I don't get comedy from that.
Whether it hit home for you, there's somebody.
Across the board, whether it's comedy, whether it's the street life,
not
nigga,
condoning
kids are off limits.
I agree.
Period.
I agree.
So
I'm
it
not-
ain't.
I'm
There's not a
condoning-
time ever where you say,
joke about
"Oh,
kids and
no,
pedophiles.
But
nigga."
no, okay,
Yeah,
so
I agree.
but was this? I just want but I really want to know was this a depiction of real life like they do in the movies? Because they rape women in movies and they molest children in movies. That's not tasteful, but
There's a
it's
bigger
depicting
message.
real life.
That's
so
my
was
that's my whole take. Like,
so was that just a
could've been-
snippet from it in their?
I don't know. I don't know at that time what it was made
I've
for.
never
It
seen
could've
a
been-
kid like.
No, but what I'm saying is
They shoot the scene and they leave it to the imagination,
Yeah.
and then the next
Well,
scene
not
comes,
necessarily,
and then they talk about,
because
oh
in the
yeah, he's a
movie-
molester or whatever the case may be. Like you have cases where you have the Law and Order SVU where they allude to a thing, but they don't have a kid naked.
Well,
They don't have have little kids in their underwear.
No, but I guess what I'm saying though,
Now,
It's
is-
more so the
I mean,
kid is
some
fully
things
dressed
are-
and they're letting your
some
mind
are.
run. They don't just put it out there
some
like
have
here's my meat.
been.
Like,
Some
oh, hold
have-
on, what you
like,
doing,
no,
cuz?
Some there are movies and there are shows that have gone to that extreme to where it's
Maybe
like
they ain't come to the
right
big screen and
before,
DVD. 'Cause I ain't.
No, for real, though.
But where it's right before that happens,
They twist
but they're
it in it.
still in the same room. They're still close
It's a
enough for
cutscene.
you to know exactly what's about to go down.
So
So
in
that's what I'm
that-
saying.
But here's why I'm
they
defending
leave
it,
it.
though.
They leave it
It's not
vague enough.
No, that's not
Again,
vague.
maybe
It's
here's
not
what I-
vague at
here's
all.
what
Maybe
I'm
I haven't
defending.
seen the example you're giving.
I'm
But my
not-
thing, what
I'm
I've
not
seen
defending the
was
video.
they just leave it vague enough for your mind to run. Oh, that little girl about to get molested.
Yeah. No, and
They don't play it. This little boy was in his drawers.
He was. The
Whoever the
entire
mama
skit.
was, bro. I'm
allowed-
putting cases
But
on
see,
all
but
you.
that goes.
No,
but see, look,
what-
but that goes back to the whole R. Kelly situation. Why these parents not in? Why are they not in jail? Because you brought your child to this man.
not against it.
You sold.
Not against it.
And it's
Every-
like so
all
many
parties
people are
involved.
like.
The
It's so many
cameraman,
parties.
the lighting
into
nigga,
his-
whoever house they was shooting at,
It's so many
the
parties.
Uber driver, everybody
Whoever cord
involved.
this is, because you left your cord out. So
Yeah, look up the company that made the toy truck. Everybody, nigga, everybody getting sued. Everybody going to jail.
I'm not
Yeah.
defending the video. What I'm defending the unknown part because they pulled that up. Listen,
'Cause, like, where
hear
did
me out.
this
My
come from?
argument
Hear me
is
out.
there is no defense.
No, hear me out though. They pulled this video out because of what he said. Right?
That's what I believe,
That
too.
that video. You got to hear me out though, bro. That video could have been a skit they made to bring awareness to
And
what
that's what I'm
happens
saying.
when
Where's
you
the
leave
rest
your
of the
children.
context
We don't know.
behind-
I know for sure. I'm almost certain that video ain't just that skit.
Right.
It
And,
has
and like
to
you said,
be-
I don't agree with
They
them
ain't just make that
actually
just for
having a
comedy,
child in their underwear on
Yeah.
this, whatever it
They
was,
didn't
or
just make
wherever
that
they
just for
were.
comedy.
I understand that.
I need
'Cause
more
why
info.
would you? Why,
I need more info.
Who
I can't
thought
just
that
jump on
this
the
was going to
bandwagon.
be okay?
are
But
you-
I feel the same way.
I can't
Why?
just jump
What
on the
is?
bandwagon.
What
Are
is?
you saying the same thing where you
what
have a cop
is-
that kills a black man and we
I
have
need
footage?
more info, bro.
You feel
But
the same way?
Here's why.
So you feel the
Here-
same way
yes.
when we have footage
Yes.
where a cop kills a black man and you see it on footage, and then so you're
What
saying,
happened-
"Oh, I
now-
need more
now-
footage."
Now some
Yes,
things,
because
some
sometimes-
things
sometimes
are.
there are
I'm not.
more-
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying,
no, but
keep.
it's
I'm
some-
big
in
on
those-
keep that same
no,
energy.
But
No,
in
'cause
those
everything ain't
instances,
black and white, B.
sometimes
Everything
no,
ain't.
because in those instances, sometimes that man could have attacked that officer. But
And
it
they
wasn't
don't
caught
show
on
that
camera
because they wanna
so
make it black and
because
white.
they want to. Now
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
in that sense,
I definitely
but
same
when
energy.
when it's
Same
full
energy.
blankly just put out there and you know for sure like nothing happened prior, all you did was ask this man to get out the car, he didn't get out the car and you shoot him.
It
There's
is what
no
it is.
You know what it is because
But
it's
how
But the
already
same
right
person
there.
can say, "Well, he probably. I don't know. The footage I have, he probably told him to do something before. He like we
But that
that
still
that
doesn't
same
warrant-
You never
argument.
know.
But
You never
that-
know.
But that's
You
what I'm
finna
saying.
say it.
That
Wrong.
part
You finna say it.
is
We
the-
never know.
But that
What?
part
You
is
finna
the
say that, right? We
unknown.
never know.
We don't never know.
So exactly.
I don't go off of what I don't know. I go off what I know.
But
Yeah.
that's
That's
like
what the
you
law is supposed to be.
reacting- No, but
The
that's
law
like
supposed
you-
to.
Law
but wait,
is supposed.
so what
That's
if-
why.
no, so
that's
what
why the
if you're
figure
in a
that they have.
situation? What if you're in a
the
situation,
figure-
right? So somebody approached you,
Okay.
said all type of wild stuff to you. They hit you, but nobody recorded them hitting you.
Or they never showed
only
it.
record
Or they
you
never showed
attacking
it.
them.
Yeah.
So now they take that footage and be like, see, Your Honor, there's no other witnesses to back up
Yeah.
your story. Now you're charged with assault and battery on this person, and they put
And
their
there-
hands on you first.
There's more
But
text
there's
messages,
no-
but I ain't gonna show the text messages
But there's
of
no
us.
evidence.
Prior. I'm gonna show the text messages where you went left.
where you look
I'm
wrong.
only showing what I want to show.
If there's text messages, then that means
No,
I
I'm
have
not
them as
saying
well.
that. No, I'm not
But
talking
even
about-
in the
I'm
video,
using different
even in the,
analogies.
I understand that. Even in the video, what you're saying is, yeah, there's also ways where the ambulance get involved. You can also look at it in the sense of, yeah, I got hurt. You get it.
But
They,
there's no
they do the.
I'm-
It's a whole
that's not what I'm
process.
sa- I'm not-
It's
no,
a whole
I'm not
process.
saying
I
that.
get what you're saying.
If
This
they
more
only
so
go
goes
off
into
of-
he and she.
If they only
He say,
go
she
off
say.
of video evidence,
Okay.
you have no other witnesses
Okay.
to
guilty,
what
nigga.
happened prior
You
to
guilty
you
off video.
reacting.
So let's
On
let's
video,
take
all
so
they
let's
see
take the
is-
videos off of the
No,
police
I'm saying,
officers.
all they
Let's throw out
see-
all video evidence then,
all they
because
see
we
is
never know what
you-
happened before.
They say
No, not
all
all
they
cases,
see
though,
is
D. That's what I'm
you.
saying. Some
Attack,
cases-
they
some
only
cases not
see
like
you
that.
attacking this man, but they didn't see the attack that happened before you reacted.
Yeah.
But because there's no other evidence of that, now
guilty.
you're charged. You're the guilty one.
Based off
but
what
you
they
know
show.
you're not. You know you're not.
So
But
basic-
all they people, so
basically-
people see, oh no, he wrong.
Yep.
That man didn't do nothing to him.
Because
But he did though.
There are incidents, bro, where
You know?
there's not always, and what she's saying is there is no more video, nigga. It is plain blank what you see. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But there are cases where there's more video.
It's a gray area.
but
I understand. I
but
understand that.
They're only cutting and showing what they need to cut
Yeah.
and show to sell the story. So
The news does that all the time.
And because of that,
Okay.
shout out to Specs Howard, because I've learned that, like, nigga, we only need to see cut
What-
to the point.
what I
nigga.
want you to
cut
see.
to what we need to cut to, nigga.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
don't worry about the other shit.
But
We
the other
don't need
stuff
that.
is
It's
just as
vital.
important.
So I'm not saying
it
that
gives
that's
the build up to the
context.
story.
I'm
I
not saying
understand
that
that.
that's
Yeah.
the case for every situation.
What I'm-
but I'm also not saying that that's not the case. For
Right.
every
What I'm
situation.
saying is, I can agree to what y'all are saying, on we don't know what happened prior to. Yeah, I'm totally with it. Totally with it. However, there's a kid involved. I don't care what happened before.
It's so it makes
It's
you
a kid
it
involved.
Makes you
It's a
respectfully,
kid
it makes
involved.
you biased.
I don't care.
It makes you biased
Call-
respectfully.
call me
because-
biased,
because
call me
that's-
bi.
that's
It
your
don't
bi-
matter.
I don't want to
That-
call you
I
bi.
don't think
Nigga,
you
no,
want to be
I don't
called
care.
bi.
I don't want to call you bi.
If me being called biased is not agreeing, no. I'm bi. I need you closer.
No.
And I
but
understand
in
when
all
a
seriousness,
kid is
I
involved.
understand what you're
But
saying.
like I said, in it, but it's still.
I need to see
I
the
just
context
believe-
of the video.
It
just
still has
yo, but
like
don't-
what
and
is
again,
the context
where does video come from,
behind
man?
It's-
where it like what was this?
Looking
Obviously,
at
they
it
shot
Was
it in
this just
07.
a
For a
porn,
nigga like me,
like a child pornography type
for somebody
of thing
like
that
for
y'all was
somebody
getting
like
off
me,
on, or
I don't need context
what
behind
happens?
it.
So D. So what happens? You personally, what happens when later on?
I was
if
about to say I was molested when I was younger.
this is why
Yeah.
I know this. So what happens when later down the road, if this happens, that they come and reveal that video was shot for a prevention video, like a preventing your kid being in certain situations, and it ain't what it seemed to be. What happens then?
Well, that's where again, and everybody don't think like me. I would literally put in every scene. I will write it out, whether it be a voiceover, a nigga speaking over
gotta
it,
think
where
about-
there is no way. But again,
But this is somebody
I
who
am
exposed
very,
this
I'm
video,
a very.
though, D. Somebody exposed this video.
You can't take out the audio, like you can't take
No,
out that
but-
audio
but think
if my
about-
audio is
I
a part
ain't
of it.
talking audio.
That's
No,
like
but
somebody
think about
taking
the
this
time,
video.
though. Nobody
That's like
was
somebody
doing
taking this
voiceover.
video now.
I don't know what
That was
the
clearly
video
in 2000.
What I'm saying is
I don't
this.
know what the video
What I'm saying
looks
is
like
this.
as far as age.
They
But
can't take-
technology,
They
there's certain
can't take
technology that
video
you couldn't add to that
out
to
of it.
display caution. Like the way we can do it now, we can put censorship on everything.
They can.
Not
Movies
back in
started off in
2000,
black.
but if that wasn't a
movies
real
started off in
movie,
black
if
and
that
white,
was just recorded
words.
on
You
your-
read everything that was happening in the
If that was
scene,
just
and then the
recorded
niggas
on
just
a
started
cell
dancing.
phone,
Nah, but
think
that's-
about it. If it was really just recorded on a cell phone or a camcorder,
What you see is what
back
you get.
then you couldn't do that type of stuff.
But I'm not-
they didn't have
I'm
those
not
type
even
of
talking that,
advanced
though.
editing to where if they recorded it with a professional camera, where they still could do all of that.
Yeah.
because
I'm not
they
even-
might not have been the
I'm
ones
not-
who even put it together.
But
They
I'm
were
not
just
even
used
talking editing the
as,
video.
you know,
I'm
look
saying
at
the
it,
video
and
may be
also,
what it is, right?
Ari Spears is
But
the
it
same
may
nigga
been
that talk
made for a
about men
different
dressing
purpose.
up in dresses and all that. Bro, I'll play 10 gay characters before I play a molester.
No.
Oh,
no.
absolutely.
But I'm not talking about.
That's something that I would never.
that
there,
was-
Me too.
That is something.
But that's just
I'm
like-
reading it and saying, "What the heck? What I'm doing? What now?"
But that's
It's a
just
boundary,
like
nigga.
that's just like
yeah,
these
I
men
respect
that are
that.
straight that play gay characters.
I would look up
Who say
Man of the Year compared to that.
You know, but
Bro,
it's like
don't
Man,
play around
depending
with
on who I
that.
But
gotta
it's
kiss, man.
somebody-
If I gotta kiss Denzel, that's my nigga.
but
I might
like
be
they always say,
Now, if I gotta kiss-
everybody
if I-
has
if I-
a price.
Whitaker. Y'all gotta pay me a little bit more.
What
man.
eye? What
But,
eye? What eye?
but
I
that
gotta-
that goes to show you everybody has a price,
Yeah, exactly.
quote unquote. Because for him to probably pay that and play that particular role right then,
They had to get paid
he
a lot. 'cause
probably-
the production was
he
horrible.
probably
No, what
did
I'm-
though.
what-
but think about the
What
timing.
I'm challenging is the reason for the production. I'm not talking about
like
the
if it was
video
an
itself.
alcoholic, the Mothers Against Drunk
Yeah,
Driving,
like
you'd have
that
put
video
a
could have
person
been-
to display drinking alcohol. They probably don't even drink liquor for real
Yeah.
in real life.
So
But
okay,
they
That video
depicted
could
My
a
whole-
person
my
who
whole
does,
argument
or
is-
They made T.I. snitch because he made a prevention video about niggas.
so
the whole,
again,
like, but they
my
only showed what they wanted to show.
My whole argument is simply wrapped around it's a child. That's that. I don't care. I don't even like kids cussing in movies.
No,
I don't like.
I
Bro,
mean, it makes me
a
cringe.
child. You feel some type of way about it.
Yeah.
But my thing, a child
But
involved.
I get
period.
it. But it's also real life though, because you can take a kid off the street and they
So
doing
if that's the
same
case,
thing.
during the
Go
sex
to your-
scene,
go to your
during the
local
sex
park.
scene, y'all should actually be having sex. If we gonna depict the real, let's depict the real.
Some people
I don't-
Show a
actually
nigga
do.
penetrate and do
Some-
like
some
let's
people
make
actually
it.
do.
I don't
No,
want
It's
to
called
watch. I
porno.
don't want to watch
It
no
is.
porn where
'Cause
they
they're
just
acting.
hunching.
But there's a genre for
They're
it. My
acting.
thing is,
I can't jack off to nobody just hunching. I need some real penetration going on. I'm gonna watch porn.
And who's to say that they aren't really doing it? Just because the camera is not showing
if
us
you're a crackhead, be a crackhead. For
what
real.
is underneath.
I want you strung out
Well, they
because
told-
we being real.
Whitney said she wasn't a crackhead for like 9 years.
And was strung
She
out
was
every
strung
time
out
she
every
said
time
My
it.
we said
thing-
it. She was high every time we said it.
My argument
She was how I
is,
said it.
I'm just saying,
Bro,
for
don't play with-
reality purposes.
don't play with kids.
Some
Everybody
people
involved
go. I don't play
dealing
with
with
children
that
either.
production, that
I don't.
video.
D, but I
Lock
but
'em
what
up.
what,
Lock 'em
what,
up.
Well, I don't know if you getting confused on my take
Because we don't
I'm
know
not-
if that's
I'm
the
not-
case. R. Kelly,
No.
is innocent man.
So
He's not,
So
though.
my argument.
How we know?
No,
He's
not
literally
that.
on tape. What do you mean? How do we know?
That's literally on tape.
No, this man literally recorded himself.
How?
Like you said,
We can be depicting on how somebody actually pees on a little girl.
Like you said,
I need a real little girl. We got to make this real.
He did it. He did it though.
They did it.
He really peed on the girl. Did
They
he
did
ever
it too.
touch the boy for real in the video?
It's
Did
still
they ever,
porn.
No,
You still
Did
showing
they
this little
ever
boy
show-
soft porn.
No,
But
did
it's
you
porn,
said
for sure.
you said if you're gonna do it, go all the way. So if that's the case, did he really touch that little boy?
He showed
that
the
was
little
just
boy
in his
naked.
drawers?
That was enough.
He was in his drawers. But did they ever
That was
show
enough.
him? Did they ever show his genitals? Did
No,
they ever
they
show
didn't.
No, but see,
anybody's
here-
hands touching these children
So-
in any
They
type
didn't.
of
Which
way
is-
that was inappropriate?
I'm not trying to be
but that goes
desensitized to
to-
none of it. I'm not trying to look at it and say,
I'm not
oh,
desensitized
well,
to it.
it's only a little scene. No,
It
like
hit
it
home for
is
you,
what it
though.
is.
It hits home for you. So it's a
Maybe so.
there's-
Maybe that's what it is.
So
Maybe
it's
that's
a-
what it is.
no. So
I've never been a crackhead, so I don't mind niggas smoking crack on show. So maybe that's what it is.
But I'm not defending the depiction of the skit. I'm not okay with that.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I can't just jump on the bandwagon of social
Of
media
calling them
and saying
pedophiles.
they pedophiles. All of it because
Because they
Here-
was in a
here's
room
the
with a
irony.
child with his
My
drawers
thing
on.
is,
So if your
I look at
nephew,
it,
so
we
if you're
don't know
watching your nephew,
if that's the case. We
I
don't
don't
know
know why
how
he
long.
made the video,
We don't know
that's all
how
I'm
long
saying.
these families been trying to fight for it, and now things happen. Now more people are looking at it. Now it brings more attention
But
to
if
it.
your
So now they
nephew-
actually have a case.
If you're watching your nephew and he comes out his room in just his drawers and he's at your house watching him, you're sitting on the couch and he comes sitting next to you. And it's caught on camera, and then somebody to put it out here like, "Oh, he's touching his nephew."
No, they gonna see me on camera and say, "Hey, my man, go put some clothes on," because I don't play with kids.
But does that
I
make
don't
you
play
a
with nobody
pedophile?
kids.
Though? But does that make you a pedophile because you let
Me
him
saying
go
on camera,
from, no.
if we gonna put me in it, we
No,
gonna put
listen,
real
if
me
they-
in it.
if they chop
Real me
up
is
the
gonna say,
video-
"Hey, little nigga, put some
No,
clothes on,
listen,
bro. Don't
if they
play
chop
like
up
that."
the video and they never include that part of you telling him to go put his
that's
clothes
all
on,
I'm saying.
all they see is this
The
little
whole
boy
thing
walk.
is they gonna
No,
see
no.
me. They gonna see
If
me
they
push
see
him.
this
They gonna
little
probably gonna
boy
say I'm abusing a little
walk-
nigga.
because you gonna
If
edit
they-
the video, nigga, you gonna show it.
But I'm saying, what's the like?
Put some clothes on, nigga.
Okay, please don't break it
That
again.
nigga on camera breaking it
I'd rather be a child abuser.
No, so
But
listen.
that's what but for a pedophile,
nigga be
I
beating
would
them
too,
kids.
though.
So we
Okay,
we
but you can't say I ever touched them.
This is-
Yeah.
No.
I'd rather be Joe Jackson than Michael. That was a dirt joke.
on that note,
You know what?
we just gonna leave
This is it. You see that? You see what I did there?
Okay.
Y'all didn't
I'm
even catch my
done.
pun.
This is
That
it.
brings
Michael
me
Jackson.
to our weekly.
Because we can spend all day.
That brings me to. That brings me to our weekly segment.
Okay.
Listen, that brings you to
We
our
have kept
weekly
y'all
segment,
too
man. Suffering succotage. What is suffering succotage, man? It's every week. I got some sentences, some
Bro,
phrases, some
don't
things
cancel
I have
us.
B to read.
Okay.
Just to expose this list he has. And as always, it's brought to you by I Believe. I Believe is a lifestyle brand for anyone that believes something greater than themselves. Head over to the page. I Believe _lifestyle. Lifestyle spelled with a Y. Again, as I always say, we got fall coming up. I gotta keep going. We got fall coming up. I got some merch. Yeah. I gotta get it out. This is my last time here anyways. My last time here anyways, so I might as well.
Go on with a bang.
I might as well go up. I think Whitney's still alive. I'm joking.
Or am I going to watch this together?
Where is Tupac?
Yeah. Since we're talking about it, it's a lifestyle branding that y'all know what it is, man.
It'll be in the description.
Yeah, it'll be in the
somewhere.
description. Y'all know where to find it. Suffering succotage. You got those too, brother.
Which switch wristwatches? Your ancestors granted after Isaac D. Snuts. Wow.
Say it again. Do that one
Your
again.
ancestors granted after
Your what is what?
Your access is granted.
Your what?
Your entry is granted, nigga.
Access?
Yes.
Say it again.
Access is
Your access.
okay. It's granted.
My ass is not granted.
We know, nigga. Access denied.
Actually.
Breaking news?
Right.
Do tell. Nigga.
Exclusive?
Do tell.
finish your sentence. Tell these nuts.
I hope you told some nuts. Your access is granted after I lick these nuts.
I suck these nuts. That's what that nigga just read. After I suck these nuts.
But his access, I don't know what that is.
I can't talk.
Whose ass is granted?
We all know that.
Yeah, man. So that was suffering succotash. Hey, B, I got 2 questions for
We
you.
all know that.
Are you ready?
I don't know, nigga.
His access is ready.
Yeah. If a plane crashes in the desert, where will you bury the survivors?
And it doesn't.
Hmm?
Ain't no survivors if it crash. Oh, you don't know.
If
You ain't gonna bury the survivors.
Why not?
They survived.
Oh, okay.
Nigga.
Well, you said it at first. Nigga.
You had a little slow
I had
roll
you going
right
there
there,
for a
but you
second.
got it. You
Yeah,
picked it up.
They survived. nigga.
Next question. What is something that didn't make sense to you as a
I had
kid?
a dark moment for that. I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say it.
Where you
Keep going.
Go ahead. Do
I wanna
tell.
hear
I was gonna say you can't ask Kobe.
What? You can't ask her what?
You can't ask Kobe.
Wow. I'm not repeating that.
Wait,
No.
what did you say?
Nope. Now that's gonna get us. Nope. Nope.
What did you say?
And that nigga birthday just passed. What?
What did you say?
We'll talk about it off air. We'll talk about it off air. Trust me. All right. Trust me. Trust me. Nope. 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 That was dark.
Oh, nigga.
That was
Yeah, that is.
dark.
Oh, wow.
just said it was dark.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
that's not
dark.
That is devilish.
That's
Oh,
blind.
wow.
I
Yeah.
said
Jesus
dark.
Christ.
Yeah, no,
That
hush.
was
Hush your
dark.
mouth.
Yeah.
Hush your mouth.
Can we blank that
Hush
part
your-
out?
Yeah, hush your mouth. Hush
Thank-
your
oh,
mouth.
if she didn't hear
No,
it,
your
we
mic
good.
went out on that one.
We good. Pray. I hope it did.
Ooh.
I just said it was dark.
Okay.
The hell is dark and hot too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said it was dark.
Ooh, that's not dark. That's devilish.
Let's get. All
But he
right.
said Michael touched little
Oh,
boys.
no. That's just up in
There
the
was
air.
no proof. There was never no proof.
Yeah, there was plenty of. Never mind. Never mind. Go ahead. Bro.
So.
Never mind. My bad.
Macaulay Culkin don't
What's-
crowd. He was a crackhead.
That nigga was.
Yeah.
At least he wasn't high when he made Home Alone. Cause
No, that was
One, two, or
a
three.
classic.
yeah, maybe 3. I don't know. The nigga aged a little bit.
I was gonna say, you know,
What?
Caucasians age.
Yeah, that
In
nigga,
dog
he was
years.
43 when he made. He made 43.
What's something that didn't make sense when you was a kid that makes even less sense now?
Oh, last time it was more sense. I'm like, this nigga is less sense now.
That makes even less sense now.
Having the door open to let your air out. It don't even. This big ass house, the air ain't going nowhere. We not.
Okay.
It's just a little bit of air, mama. Just shut up. It's not.
People that had that problem had bad installation. That's because you
He
being
was
cheap.
already.
yeah.
Okay.
It's going anywhere.
Close my
It's
nigga
coming
let
out the
off.
window.
Let him off.
Yeah, you got bad
It's just-
installation
it's
and
'cause
these
you're
old
trying-
windows.
You're trying to make this little air conditioner fill the whole house, mama. That's not going. You need a fan or something, nigga.
What'd you say, Shay?
You said what?
What's something that didn't make sense to you as a kid that makes even less sense now? As a kid, you didn't get it. Now, as an adult, you still don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know. You got one?
I do.
I don't got one.
What?
I can't think like.
Words. Like who invented words and letters to make them what they are?
Man, that's what guys.
Like who make? Why is the
we had
N?
the meaning of everything.
Why is the
Okay.
N a N?
Who came
Why?
up with it?
Who came up with the
N?
drawing and said this is an N?
Like, why is a
Nah,
W
And it
not
was
two
like
V,
how-
double V's?
Yeah, or just whatever. Like
Because
some
they're
silly
not,
lies.
but they're
Like,
not used though. Think about it. A W is not a U. It's two V's.
yeah. Like who
She been
who
thinking
came
about
up?
this
Who
for 3
came
days.
up?
No, I've always
No,
thought about.
that makes sense though.
Like, why is it called double U and it's not rounded like the U? It's two V's.
That makes sense.
And not just
though.
be double V.
Not
Yeah,
double
that makes
V.
sense. That makes sense. That makes.
So yeah, that's my thing. So yeah, that was it, man. That's all I got.
I don't think. No, that's about the only thing I can think of off the top. Like, yeah, why would that be?
It's a whole lot of shit that didn't make sense. It don't make sense now. Like
Like reciprocity.
Like, okay, that will never make sense.
yeah, like
Back then or not.
yeah, like threatening your kids with shit that's not gonna happen. I'm beat the black off of you. Hey, you're not.
They not. They
It's
Nope, but I beat you till you got black on you, which is a bruise.
Yeah, you know.
And then it's not black, it's purple.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the counselor's office on your ass.
Yeah.
Back then it was going to the counselor's office. Now it's calling CPS on your ass. These kids are up
Taking a
to
step
ante.
up.
These kids
They
up
just
there.
call it straight
Call
911.
them. Go ahead and call them and tell them to come pick you up. Your bag's gonna be packed.
You ain't got no bags. Oh, the saying, I brought you into this world, I'll take you out. Like, so you're going to commit murder.
Yeah, that's okay. It don't
Because
make
there's
sense.
no way for you to put me back up there.
Because I
Yeah.
didn't clean my room.
Yeah.
You're going to kill me. Sure.
Sure.
You got to go to work in the morning.
Okay.
You kill me, who gonna wash the dishes, nigga?
My room is still going to be dirty.
Hey man,
Yeah.
it's been a great episode.
Oh.
That's why we need producers like
Yeah.
niggas that be like, we need.
I
what
forgot
one
about
segment?
that. Because she liked this video.
Hey, before we
said
jump into,
that.
I'm gonna say this, so I don't gotta say it later. Being a pedophile is not cool.
At all.
Beating your woman is not cool. Raping women is not cool. We use comedy. We use comedy in the world and on this platform to cover up and joke about a lot of things. Whether we agree or disagree, there's certain shit we just all agree on. Those things are not cool.
Never cool.
No matter how we don't care about you being gay. We don't care about your sexual preference. We joke about it. That's not cool for us to over-excessively joke about it and belittle you guys or make you guys feel less of your decision. We don't give a shit. We just use it as comedy. So just wanted to say that, man, because there's a lot of people that love us, but there may be some people that actually take what we say serious.
Yeah.
So
And that story hit home for me, not only as a personal thing, but I also know somebody that literally the end of the video, they depicted the little boy is now gay.
Yeah.
And he's looking at men. So I know someone, and it like really hit home because it's like they have this lifestyle and they don't want to live it, and they actually hate it, they despise it, and you know what I mean. It's like, but what happened kind of formed them, and kind of redirected how they feel and what they understand as love and sexuality and stuff like that. So it hit home. So if I looked like I was aggressive, I was, because I was mad.
I know a little bit
You
about,
talk
but
with passion.
and
Yeah.
so this is a healthy conversation. It has, and it was, and it is. So I just wanted to shine a light on that, man, because again, people will take certain stuff and just pick through it. A nigga might just take this video and only show the part where we talk about, and it'd be like, oh, niggas,
Oh,
so
they
now
condone it.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro? Like,
They definitely gonna make you out to be a
Please
pedophile.
don't cancel us.
Speaking of
I'm
which,
too short to be a pedophile. I'm just
Speaking of
saying,
which,
light is key.
making fun of and making light of, Muy Caliente. This week I have a video
Okay.
that I want to show y'all.
I'm ready.
That
What is Muy Caliente?
hey, Muy Caliente
It's
means
very spicy.
very spicy. You might not be gay.
But you might
Very spicy.
But you might be.
be spicy. You said what you might be.
Yeah. I don't want to call you gay and then misappropriate you or call you something that you're not. So I'm just gonna call you Muy Caliente, and then it's a win-win
You just
situation.
You feel it in
Yeah,
place.
we good. So this week's Muy Caliente video, fellas, there's a whole lot of workout sessions going out in the world now, to where it's like, if you work on this, you get this type of muscle. I don't know what muscle
They was
this
working.
works out,
At this
but
point,
whatever it
I'm
is,
done, y'all.
that nigga's gay.
I can't explain this, bro.
Wow.
I don't know what
whole
muscle-
cheeks is turned
whatever
upside
muscle
down.
that
Wait
is,
a minute.
I
And
don't
they
want
push
it.
back
I
with the
don't
weight.
need it.
Oh,
Wait, and he like real
Yo.
serious.
what? Do y'all see this?
This real life.
What you
Whatever
working on?
muscle that is.
Nah,
This is real life.
Crazy.
I know mine is weak.
You say, 'cause I'm not doing that.
He must know.
That's those Kiko.
He got the secret.
He must know I'm about to go to jail. I'm about to have me a good
First of all,
time.
I just want to know how does that even come to mind? let me lock my legs.
He must have been in that
behind-
position
He
before.
clearly-
And he was like, you got to be more flexible. Like,
Yeah, he definitely got
I'm
put in
trying
that
to touch your
position.
esophagus. Because, nigga.
Oh.
The only part I'm tripping about is somebody
It's
recording.
recording them, and they're moving, so you know it's not a tripod.
Go ahead, bro.
Do what you do.
You got to get deeper in it.
It's live.
How did that nigga legs get?
Like, how did you lock your legs that? Like, they had to have help.
What show was
Whoever
that, y'all?
recorded it.
That's
Oh,
the show
man.
Planet Fitness.
I don't know, man.
That's
For
Powerhouse.
Them niggas probably a powerhouse, all right. Damn,
At this
powerhouse,
point,
all right.
I'm done.
Whatever.
Man,
can't-
Bro.
Whatever
I can't
24-hour
explain this.
gym
How
it is.
I've
My
now
boy,
I've seen
whole
contortion.
cheeks is turned upside
I don't see
men-
nobody in there either.
And men
And they
who
push back
can
with the
It's
weight.
just him.
who have a
You seen
flexible
what?
Oh, I see somebody in the back.
contortionist.
Was that on
What?
No, those are
Do y'all
like,
see
those
this?
are people who have
That's a
are
movie?
really
What is you
flexible.
working on?
Oh,
I think
that came
that's-
on
And they
BT.
usually are in like the circus. And
That's
things
how you
like
get a
that.
list.
They fold themselves up.
That
into
workout is
stuff.
how you get a list.
But that right there,
What? What made the nigga say, you know what?
I'm gonna lock my legs behind this. Let me put how?
How did he get up? The nigga holding the camera.
I'm telling you, he helped to put his legs there, and
that nigga
he
up.
scooped him up and wrapped him around.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
What if that nigga was paralyzed and he just said, fuck it, man. Just put my,
just put my
don't
legs.
matter.
He can feel it no way.
let's put my legs back here, man. Wow.
Yeah, no, that
so
was.
yeah,
He's
man.
definitely not a straight man.
Yeah, that nigga is.
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
That nigga's muy
I would
caliente.
probably put money. No woman is sleeping with that man. Because if you did that,
Let's try this
there
new
is
position.
no way. I don't care.
That
In
nigga
all
probably
the Kama Sutra
Tearing the
books,
lining out
I
of
don't
that
think
monkey,
that
boy.
was.
In that position.
I don't think that position was in the
nigga
Kama
did a-
Sutra book.
He led
God-like
straight
strokes.
pipe. He led,
You said what?
He led straight pipe. Nigga.
He was in the form of a W or two V's.
That's
For wax. He waxing that joint, boy.
He's not waxing anything but his
He's
chest.
getting waxed.
He's for sure getting waxed.
That's how you
That
catch
is-
monkeypox.
That is one hell of a way.
That's how COVID started.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hey, we're gonna end this show off, man.
Off of that, nigga.
Yeah.
Not that nigga, but
Please
off
don't
of that.
ever do
keep in
that.
mind, fellas.
Please don't ever do that. In the
Hey,
gym.
fellas, you gay if you tell a girl I do something because zodiac sign, enter zodiac sign.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that one a lot.
Oh, I got an attitude because I'm a Taurus.
Yeah, that's
no,
good.
you got an attitude because you gay, boy.
Yeah, that's gay.
Nah, you got an attitude.
You got attitude. 'Cause and side note, ladies, stop. I had a lady tell me the other day that she wouldn't argue with no man because he a man. First of all, I get what you're saying. Ain't no nigga should just be sitting there going toe to toe with no woman. But if you wrong, you're gonna take these shut ups. So, so shut up and listen to what I gotta say. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Bitch, I'm not gonna do that." You know what I'm saying? But if you wrong,
Strong arm you.
yeah,
But
yeah, but you wrong. So shut up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Then remember, don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Judge your coworker who call off when you put your bid in to have that day off. Now your ass gotta work.
Now you gotta
they
work.
just don't
And
show
come
up at all.
Monday, they ain't there. Just that nigga. Hey man, we appreciate y'all.
As always.
It's been a good episode. I'm Voice 1.
I'm voice 2.
And I'm voice 3.
Yeah, catch y'all next week, man.
Get out of here.